You know, I've always wondered, how would Naruto and Sasuke do if they literally switched lives? Would they be able to handle each other's circumstances? Would Sasuke pout even more than he does in the original, or less? And how would Naruto handle the Itachi massacre? But to be honest, the most interesting part would probably be the fact that they were literally going to be switching power sets and abilities, and also fights. Could you imagine how legendary a Naruto versus Itachi would be? Or even a Sasuke versus Pain, just to name a few. And then, you know, there's these also. But enough imagining. I decided that if I was going to be seeing this anytime soon, it was probably going to come from me. And then I realized that was going to be like really hard. So I enlisted the help of the legendary That One Weeb. His channel is going to be linked down below in the description if you like what he brings to the table. Oh, and also don't forget to do all that YouTube stuff like liking the video and subbing and stuff like that. But with all my yapping finally out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we can finally get started. So enjoy. Big brother, why is he always alone? Itachi would turn towards the direction of Sasuke, seeing him sitting on a swing, as Naruto would turn towards the direction of his big brother, with wondering eyes, just being like, what's going on here? And then he would go on to ask him another question. Big brother, why do you always look at him? Are you worried about him?
No, Naruto, I'm not concerned about that kid. He's just, well, he's the village orphan, Itachi would say. Itachi would have this odd coldness in his voice, wondering and making Naruto wonder why Itachi had so much feelings about this weird kid, like one without a family that he always saw wandering around. Since Naruto had never interacted with him before, this would be just a unique observation that he'd have of his brother.
Bro, that's perfect. I'm not gonna lie. We kind of cooked on that intro. We just gotta keep going from here. All right, yeah. So as you guys can tell, they're practically switched. Naruto in this timeline is gonna be having the exact same life as Sasuke, but with a different personality. Sasuke is gonna be having the same life as Naruto,
with his personality in a colder and more emo type of way. Since now,
bro's gonna destroy the village.
Yes, he's gonna be. He's not even gonna want to be the Hokage. He's
none of that, bro. This dude's gonna be on some like crazy Black Air Force energy timing. But as you guys just saw, Swip Swap, that's pretty much gonna be the whole premise of this video. And what we're thinking is gonna be happening is their childhoods are gonna be completely flipped on their heads. I mean, should I cover how Naruto's childhood is and you can cover Sasuke's? You cool with that?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Our bet, let's do that. So what I'm thinking specifically for Naruto is that everything would remain the same. The way that Naruto's life would pretty much go is that he would grow up alongside Itachi, who for some reason would always just like put him to the side. He would be super indifferent towards Naruto, and there would be some times that he would catch his big brother looking at him and almost resenting him for some reason. Naruto would always be so confused because he would always look up to his big brother, want to be with his big brother, and just look at him as like somebody that he wants to emulate. Exactly.
Yeah.
But for some reason his big brother just, literally. And what's interesting, Weeb, is that instead of Itachi being the one that's nice to him, it's actually going to be Shisui.
Shisui?
Yeah, because think about it like this. Think about it like this, bro. Itachi, like Shisui's a nice guy, bro.
He's cool. Itachi, and he's the teleporter. Come on. What a dope nickname. Go on.
I think that the thing with this is that like when I look at the anime scenes, like I do have a question for you. When I look at all the anime scenes that Shisui is in, I always get this vibe that he's like this nice version of Itachi, but like a genius. What vibe do you get off of him?
Shisui is a protector, so he actually inherited. So Itachi inherited Shisui's will. That's the idea. Is like Shisui was the one who cared the most about the village, and Itachi wasn't really sure of what he valued yet. So Shisui kind of imparted his love to protect the Leaf Village. So he's honestly like a third Hokage, ride or die. Like if you think about it, like that's kind of what he is. He embodies the ultimate protection of the Leaf Village. It's also what his Susanoo is based off of in the Storm games.
That's a little like that's a good way of putting it. But just to ask like a little bit of a basic question, we like be honest. Do you think that's like Shisui would be nice to Kid Naruto?
100%.
Just based on the fact, like easily.
Shisui is one of the more friendly Uchiha. That's how he was able to make his way. I think that's how he was like popular enough to be allowed to work in Anbu when I think Danzo didn't even like any of the Uchiha at the time before he like had his Mangekyo and all that information. Like he's just a charismatic guy. See what I did
He's
there?
pretty charismatic. So that's what I was thinking. Like instead of Naruto having a sort of like relationship with Itachi, it's gonna be sort of flipped up on its head, where Naruto's gonna love Itachi, don't get me wrong, but he's sort of just gonna like hang out a little bit more with Shisui, and like the relationship between Naruto and Shisui.
I think he wants Itachi, but Itachi isn't there for him. So Shisui he sees as like is Itachi's best friend. So I feel like it's the closest the relationship he could get with Itachi is to be friend to befriend Shisui, who Itachi hangs out with and like idolizes. So.
And Shisui would know the truth of why Itachi is sort of cold to Naruto, but that's not for you guys to find out quite yet. That's for us to know and not for you guys to know. But the point would be that because Naruto would look up to Shisui as well, I could see him wanting to learn the body flicker that Shisui has. So Naruto, in his younger years, would begin to learn this body flicker ability and try to emulate his brother's like Shuriken style and stuff like that.
He'd be interested in trying to learn fire style like Itachi or Fugaku, or would he just be more focused on body flicker because of Shisui? Like, why do you think? I feel like what would happen here is that Fugaku kind of understanding that Naruto, you know, is who he is, and he has the Sharingan and all that stuff. He would pretty much just want to train him just like he did with Sasuke, but he quickly finds out that Naruto, well, he doesn't exactly have like fire elemental as his like main thing, which is just super weird. It's really odd, isn't it?
Naruto's sort of gonna be like an Obito, where it's like just like he's like the odd man out. He's like the black sheep of the village.
He's like an untalented Uchiha. Yeah. I got you.
Naruto's gonna try to learn the Shuriken style that Itachi has, but he's gonna be a complete failure at it. And instead, seeing how Shisui fights, he's gonna realize like, okay, well, I don't have that. I need to figure out some way to be strong to prove myself to my brother, which is gonna be like his whole thing. He wants to get strong enough to show that he's like he's like that. Like his brother can respect him and get close to him. He just wants his father and his brother's affection, but mostly his brother, because Fugaku, even though he's cold, you know, like every now
still
and then,
around. Yeah.
And he'd still be nice to Naruto in a sense. You know what I mean? Like I don't see Fugaku doing anything like really bad to Naruto. Like, maybe he would train him a little hard, but that's it.
Yeah, he'd be a little hard on him. I agree. I think Fugaku would be very similar to how he was of Sasuke in the original timeline, with Sasuke kind of like having to earn his respect, but it turned out that he actually loved him more than Itachi all along, which was like the whole truth revealed when he like would be proud of Sasuke for working so hard. So I think he'd be proud of Naruto, but he wouldn't like, he's the type of like stoic parent that won't let his kids know that when he's proud of them. So I feel like he wouldn't ever let Naruto know, but he'd still be there for him when he needs him, you know? Especially like Mikoto with her as well. Yeah. Like
Mikoto would be so nice and loving to Naruto, and Naruto would just like, he would mainly be with his mom. He'd be like a mama's boy for his first younger years, and eventually wanting to have like this like thing of like proving himself. He gets stronger, learns his body flicker, and eventually realizing that he's not exactly as good at Shuriken as Sasuke would have been in the original, being able to do all the crazy stuff, or even Itachi. He's gonna like,
by the way, isn't it crazy? Like, just thinking back, they were like 12 years old, and Sasuke was able to throw off like Olympic level Shuriken maneuvers, and he barely had any training, which is like from adults.
This dude was capable of like grabbing 2 shurikens, hitting them mid-air and causing them to like just
insane. I still think it's crazy.
Dude, the fact that the whole shuriken stuff wasn't used more in the Naruto verse and like never like actually killed somebody.
That's the next what if. What if shuriken were deadly?
Nah, bro, literally. What if kunai actually did something?
What if paper bombs actually were explosives?
Bro, could you imagine how deadly paper bombs would be if like they actually like ever blew one person up?
Yeah.
I mean, like, we saw Madara use them in the war. He literally stuck one to a dude, he just like nothing happened, bro.
Yeah, that was funny. Also, I think the only time we've seen, sorry, we're going on a tangent. I'll cut off soon. But
no, you gotta tell me.
We gotta talk about this. Conan versus Obito. That was the most cool use of paper bombs we ever see. She blew up the entire ocean.
This dude gets a little scratch on him, bro.
Yeah, he still survived. He survived.
It makes no sense, dude. None. Bro, for some reason, to fire style, like all these like jutsus that you would think would be okay, like overpowered in shuriken and kunais, these people seem to have like Kaguya durability to that stuff for no reason.
100%. Anything sharp or explosive is always like, I survived it. Like Deidara, it's a miracle Deidara was as threatening as he was, because Sasuke somehow survived that. But anyway,
Dude,
we
I'm
should get back on
surprised.
topic.
Hold on. Speaking of data, one last thing.
Yeah,
Speaking
yeah.
of data, I'm so shocked that dude didn't have like a missing arm. Like it was like a nubbed finger at least. You know what I mean? Like this dude blew everything up so often. Like you would think that one part of his body would be missing, but you know, that's besides the point.
It's so
okay, we're going on tangents. Sorry guys. Anyways, Naruto grows up learning like a dagger fighting style, and he would have very, very good taijutsu. In the original, Naruto has.
Do you think Shisui would train him in taijutsu?
I feel like Shisui wouldn't train him in that, but more so Naruto would sort of watch Shisui and Itachi fight and try to emulate what he sees in the forest. And I think that the one who would train him in taijutsu, the way that he learns taijutsu is Fugaku. Right?
I like it. Wicked Eye Fugaku martial arts. I see you.
And we all know, dude, like the 3-year time skip, Naruto's skills were all polished because they were all like horrible because he trained himself. So when
he didn't even train himself. He just was a full-on brawler, I think. Like I don't think he just
like a thug. Bro fought like a thug.
He just was a street fighter. He just threw right hooks every single time. That's how he beat everyone in Part 1 Naruto. Right hook to Gaara.
The way that
right
he beat everyone with Part 1 is basically a Rasengan. So yeah, literally just a right hook in real life.
The equivalent of the right hook in real life.
I'm so serious. It's literally the equivalent. But point is, Naruto this timeline is gonna have hands from a young age and the like
Body
crazy
flicker.
strength. The crazy strength that he actually had in the original. So what pretty much happens for Naruto's childhood is everything goes by like Sasuke, but he has a positive view. When the Night of the Nine Tails attack actually does happen, but that's pretty much everything for Naruto. What do you think happens with Sasuke, Weeb?
I mean, do you not want to finish the Night of the Nine Tails attack stuff?
No. They'll find out about that later. They'll find out about that later. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we can just skip that. Anyway, it's not that important. So let's switch over to Sasuke. So Sasuke, we talked a little bit about Naruto's childhood, how he idolizes Shisui, and his relationship with Itachi. But how is Sasuke living? Sasuke is currently living the life of Naruto. That is, he's the same personality, but now forced to see the cruelty of the world faster. For example, the masked guy. When Sasuke walks the streets, the shop vendors avert their eyes. They don't look at him. They try and keep their attention away. They don't want to be seen with the incarnation of the Nine Tails. And this is the same energy.
My bad. I just have to interrupt you.
No,
it's
you're
sort
good.
of like when you see a homeless person.
Yes.
And like you like don't have money. Like you feel
like
bad. So you just
there's nothing to do. So you just
you just don't want to look at them. You know what I mean? Like
I agree. That's how Sasuke would feel. Like he's invisible. Like no one wants him to be around. No one cares about him. The only person he even interacts with is both Iruka and the third Hokage. And that's about it. The third Hokage comes, tosses some money into his apartment, and leaves. And Sasuke has some spoiled milk and ramen. Oh, let me remind you about this. Sasuke would have a great relationship with Mr. Ichiraku, aka Tenma, the ramen guy. So he'd still be a big Ichiraku fan, and I think he'd actually come to love ramen, similar to the original Naruto from the original story. So when his plans of deciding what he wants to become when he's older aren't the Hokage, I think a high up option on that list is going to be a ramen shop owner, but that's just me. Anyway, Sasuke would go out living his life, and eventually he would be old enough to attend the academy. This would be when he enters into classes and would meet Sakura, Ino, Shikamaru, Choji, and of course Naruto Uchiha. This would be his first real incident knowing this kid, and he'd think he's a spoiled brat, seeing him as this popular rich kid from like this famous clan that everyone fawns over and everyone pays attention to him. But instead of the original Naruto, this version, this Sasuke, he's not going to care. In fact, he's going to be annoyed by this presence and think, always shined by the light. Like he's going to think that they're always drawn to light, like how bugs are drawn to an electric lamp. So he's not even going to see Naruto as someone worth his time. He's going to see them all as just sheep. Kind of like how the rest of the village sees him as a nuisance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like Sasuke's going to be emo, but way earlier than in the original.
100%.
And he's just going to like hate the village, bro. Like he hates them, everyone in there. And,
I think the only person who he would have any like sympathy for would probably be Hinata. And that's going to be because of a relationship before the academy, because in this version of events, Sasuke would still have saved Hinata, because there would have been that period trial of his life where he would have still thought that he had to earn people's approval. So he would think he can still fix it. Like, people wouldn't pay attention to him. He'd try and get attention. He'd see this girl getting attacked and he would stop it. Like, he'd go in there, he'd start fighting them off. And this would have been his only positive relationship with anyone in his class. Because even though it failed, Hinata never looked at him coldly. So he's gonna acknowledge that Hinata is a decent person. So she's not on his hit list, essentially. That's what I'm saying.
It's like the school shooter. Like, you're just nice to that one kid just in case.
Stay home from the academy.
Stay home from the academy?
Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking crazy. Bro's gonna bring a bunch of paper bombs to school.
What would be really crazy to me is his relationship with Iruka. I think Iruka would get along worse with Sasuke in this version of events. Like, Sasuke would not even be trying for attention or anything. He would just not be interested. Like, he would be able to get through classes pretty easily because although his chakra control, you know, it's not as great as if he had some help with mastering it, he's gonna be able, with some like hard work and effort, to be able to do the clone jutsu. And Iruka's gonna get annoyed at him because he's gonna like call his class a waste of time, saying he should just graduate him already. And Iruka's gonna find him kind of like a brat. So I think he's gonna like him about as much as he liked Kid Naruto being a prankster in the original. What do you think about that?
I actually really do like that. What I really did enjoy about you saying, like, he doesn't have anyone there to like exactly teach him the jutsus, but the dude's still a genius. He's gonna figure it out, but be like a more like rugged version of the Sasuke that we know and love. I really like the way that you're building. Keep cooking, bro.
I think that like this version of Sasuke is going to try and get through the court, like all the material. And I think he's going to try and prove himself in a different way, as in, I'm better than all of you, and how dare you ever have looked down on me, versus Naruto, who wanted everyone to acknowledge him.
Instead of Naruto and Sasuke, how Naruto was weak and he just couldn't do anything, Sasuke is literally going to be that guy, and Naruto's also going to be that guy, but just a popular one. This
is what gets us to the first fight between Naruto and Sasuke, which is going to be the sign of friendship. If you remember, it's like the way they cross fingers. Naruto and Sasuke would still be paired, with Sasuke being the losing vote this time. Like, everyone's cheering for Naruto, like, yeah, Naruto, kick his ass, like all that type of stuff, right? And Sasuke is gonna get annoyed, so he's gonna go hard on Naruto. And this is when he's gonna realize that Naruto is not just some pushover. So he's gonna try and like take him out quickly, like using his street fighting brawling style. And he's gonna try and just out taijutsu him. And this is when we're gonna see the influence of Shisui, because Naruto is going to speed blitz him. So Naruto would actually be faster than Sasuke. And Sasuke's gonna get flipped. And this is when he starts realizing that this Naruto kid's more than just being popular. So he's gonna start like seeing him as a rival. And this is also because of Naruto's side of things. Unlike Sasuke doesn't know this, but Naruto is kind of fighting with him for attention from Itachi. Like, he feels like Itachi cares more about like seeing Sasuke than himself. Like, sometimes, like, he feels like he almost treats Sasuke more kindly than he does with his own brother. So
yeah,
Naruto's gonna
be
take it out on
grudge,
him,
bro. But I need to stop you right there.
Yeah,
I'm literally like, this is not even for you, bro. This is for the viewers. Like, I know you guys are listening, but I'm over here geeking out about this what if, and I'm making it, bro. Like,
come on,
you're going crazy right now. I just had to let you know that.
Oh, thank you.
I just had to let you know that, bro. Yeah,
you want to switch in? You want? Okay.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry.
I got you.
You're going crazy right now.
I'm sorry. It's just, this story is too good. It's so delicious.
Bro, I'm not even about to say nothing. Hey, but do remember, when it comes to Sasuke, like, I do have one question. Is there gonna be the Mizuki situation? Because the way that I see it, Sasuke is not gonna be like a failure or anything like that.
See, that's the thing too. Like, we talked about that a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Xehther, you're absolutely right. The main reason Mizuki even happened in the original and was allowed to happen was because Naruto was manipulated into stealing the scroll because he couldn't do the clone jutsu. But like I just said earlier, Sasuke, even though he's gonna have a hard time, with his chakra control without any guide or any like teacher really helping him, he's gonna figure it out. Even if he fails maybe once or twice, like, he's gonna figure out the clone jutsu. And I could
see...
Bro,
you know what I just realized? The thing that I just asked was dumb. Like, if you read the first chapter of the Naruto manga, Naruto doesn't take the scroll because he's like this super cool talented ninja. Bro, sexy jutsu's Hiruzen. Yeah. That's the only reason he was able to take it. So even if anybody else, like Mizuki, tried to get somebody else to steal the scroll, they're getting caught.
They're cooked. Yeah. Mizuki, if he tries to steal it, the third Hokage would just whoop his ass. He'd summon Enma on him or something. But But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think Mizuki would just be imprisoned or taken care of by the Jonin, and there would never be any Shadow Clone Jutsu released, which is crazy, by the way, because Shadow Clone Jutsu is so iconic. So we do not see Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Naruto doesn't learn that.
He doesn't learn
Sasuke.
it. Nor does Sasuke. Sasuke doesn't learn
That's
it.
crazy.
Naruto doesn't. It's just removed because without Naruto's like attention whore personality, Sasuke's not gonna go for it. Like he's gonna learn it to prove everyone else wrong that he can do it. So yeah, I think he'd pass the graduation exam. The question is, do you think that...
No, hold on now. You didn't finish the Naruto and Sasuke battle. You had said that Naruto speed blitzed him. What happens then?
That.
Yeah, no, what happens after that?
We can jump back now. You're right. So during the Sign of Friendship, so this would be when they were younger, right? Naruto would have actually speed blitzed Sasuke. He'd have better taijutsu than him. He'd have better teachers. He'd have like Itachi and Shisui to watch growing up, and he'd have Fugaku training him. So Sasuke really stands no chance here. Sasuke would try his best, like with sheer guts, just throwing punches, but Naruto would just be dodging them all. And even then, like Sasuke would try to be clever. Like he would use, like I could see him like falling, to, like using sand and throwing it at him, like getting all street fight and dirty like. And Naruto would just be countering it. I could see Sasuke throwing shuriken at him, which would actually annoy Naruto more. So he'd throw a shuriken and Naruto would get like irked.
What if Itachi's watching? Like he's like behind a fence, like watching this battle go down.
I could see
that'd be kind of tough.
Hear me out. So I got you. So Itachi's there. I like this. I like this addition. I like it. So Itachi's there, and Naruto notices him, and that's when he starts going like really hard on Sasuke. So Sasuke starts getting pummeled, and we could see like him just getting punched into the ground, and the fight being over with like Iruka telling him it's over. And Sasuke would be pissed, like he'd be crying and like smacking his fist in the dirt. And when he tells them to like make the sign of friendship, I could see him like throwing his hand away. And I could see Itachi just walking away and Naruto also being upset. Like I won.
Just like looking at his brother and being like, did you not notice me? Like I just destroyed that kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like Itachi would like look at him and just be like doing that like noise with his teeth. And just, like,
I could see him
walks away
sighing
angrily.
or just like closing his eyes and walking off, you know?
Yeah, just like staring at Sasuke, and like Sasuke and Itachi's eyes would meet in that moment. And like Itachi just walks away right after that.
100%.
With Sasuke being like, what's up with that guy? And that would be obviously like before the Uchiha massacre.
I could see Naruto like gritting his teeth and being like, it was an easy fight anyway. Like you weren't even a challenge. And then saying he doesn't need to do the sign of friendship. To which like all the other girls in class would be like, yeah, Naruto, you don't need to touch that guy's hand. Like he's just some dirty orphan. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, that's crazy. He's just some dirty orphan is wild. Nah, that's not okay, bro. That's not okay. But
why don't you run along home?
No. Let me take care of the story because you just went crazy. So I gotta try to balance it out. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Where are we next?
After this happens.
So the graduation, they graduate.
Yeah, the graduations. Okay, so right after this happens, we're sort of just going to be having a time skip. That was just like showing you guys how Sasuke's life is. And right after that, we just immediately get into this like time skip where like it's just immediately shown like Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke on Team 7. Right after that happens, Kakashi would enter the academy room. I don't see Naruto pulling a prank here, so we just get to the introductions. And
do you think Sasuke would pull a prank?
Change. No, absolutely not. Sasuke's not attention seeking. He's like emo, like he doesn't care. He wants to destroy the village.
I got you.
And so for the goals, Naruto would say that he wants to
I think you got this.
My bad. I don't get a bless you. I don't get a bless you.
But I didn't know you were sneezing.
That.
I thought you were
no. But like you just gotta bless me regardless, though.
I'll bless you up. I bless you. I bless you.
Mm-hmm. No, but what I'm thinking, my question here, Weeb, is: do you think that Sasuke says something along the lines of "I'm gonna destroy the village"?
There's no way he says that to a Jonin.
Yeah, he's not gonna say.
I think what he's gonna say is,
"I need to get stronger."
I think what his answer will be right now is he's gonna say, "I'm going to show everyone like that they were wrong about me." Like, I'll teach them their place. Like, I think that's what he's gonna say. He'd be like,
I'm gonna prove myself.
My goal, I'm gonna prove myself to be the strongest ninja in this entire village and show everyone their place beneath my feet. Like that kind of thing, you know?
Bro, and then Kakashi would like look at him and just like be thinking to himself, like, Minato, this is your son? Yeah. And then like Naruto then comes in and he's like, my goal is to find out the truth about like the Uchiha, because Naruto's not gonna be on this like revenge timing. He just wants to like find out why.
Yeah,
like,
because Itachi, like he straight up murked his own girlfriend. Like he killed Izumi. He killed Izumi. He killed like in his opinion, in his mind, he might have even killed Shisui because he has no idea what happened to Shisui.
Yeah, their relationship is different, and like Naruto would sort of suspect Itachi for that himself. Like Naruto's not living in like consumed by hatred, but he just wants answers.
Yeah,
like that's all Naruto.
He could be like, if it was just me, it'd be different. But why? Why did you kill all of our entire family? Like that kind of thing. Like they did nothing to you. I don't know.
Yeah, Naruto in that moment, his aura would like change as he says like he wants to find out. Like he gets super serious, but then he smiles again. Like hiding everything with a smile,
like a fake
sadness.
smile. Yeah, I got you.
And like, Kakashi just looks at him and goes, "Must have been tough growing up with, his brother like killing his whole clan, or whatever." Sakura, the trash can, then goes, "Who cares about her?" And then we just immediately jump cut. And bro, literally, she would just say something along those lines. Then right after we get the actual
glorious
bell
King
test.
Naruto. Yeah,
bro, she's like she's the ultimate glazier, bro. She literally like goes crazy on Naruto, bro. It's like in this timeline, but oh dude, one thing that we do have to talk about. I don't know if you guys obviously the fans don't know this, but we literally recorded this video like 2 weeks ago. Like you guys don't know this, but we did, and we just hated it because like we did the intro and it took us like
40 minutes.
Like an hour.
It was 42 minutes.
Yeah, it took us like 40 minutes to record an intro, and then we just scrapped it. And we were like, all right, let's just start the story.
Yeah, we were just like an hour of recording. It was horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
But we were in such bad moods. Like it was bad.
I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little mad at you. I'm like, can we just get going? Like,
please, like just start. Dude, I can't not blame you at all, dude. But just know, guys, like you guys are lucky you're getting this video. Like we literally were probably both thinking, yeah, we're never recording that again. But here we are, and not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm glad we did decide to do it again.
I think we're doing our pacing is much better. There's nothing for them to compare to. Maybe if this video does well, we'll release the unreleased version because I still have my audio recording. So,
dude, if this video goes crazy, we're just gonna drop like
the arguing cut of the scenes. Yeah, I'm good with it.
All right, but that's funny. Right here we have the bell test, and here Naruto is going to be having a different like moment and reaction than the one that we get in the original. Obviously, normally Sasuke thinks that he's above everybody and like so much better. This timeline, Sasuke's not going to think he's above everyone, but want to prove that he's better than Naruto.
Yeah, and
Naruto is going to want to prove that he's the best as well, wanting to get stronger so that one day he could confront Itachi. And so what we would pretty much have happen here is just a bell test where like instead of having like everything be like in the original, it's two people actually working together but not at the same time, like in between them fighting against Kakashi, because they're both rushing him like instantly. Like the second this dude says go, Naruto's hothead personality is not gonna wait. Sasuke in this timeline, he's not on this like let me hide in a tree.
And he wouldn't even know, like this version of Sasuke isn't even going to know like shinobi etiquette. Like our Naruto would know like that he should go hide, but his personality doesn't let him. While this Sasuke is just his first instinct is to fight, because that's like he's a street brawler essentially. So
yeah, my question to you, Weeb, is, are they going to perform well? Because what I'm thinking happens here, like realistically.
Oh no, Kakashi washes them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he washes them obviously. But what I'm saying is like, do they have like, I feel like what happens here is we have like little glimpses of Naruto and Sasuke like working together well, followed by like them getting in each other's ways. Like they go crazy for 1 second, and like then all of a sudden they like
it at first.
They get it, they get like their legs in the way. They get like their legs in the way and they like knock each other down. Then they turn to each other and they're like, what are you doing? Like, you got in my way. And then Sasuke turns to Naruto and he's like, shut up, loser. You're the one in my way.
Maybe you should sit back and watch.
And then like they like try one-on-oneing him.
Kakashi would have like an inner monologue moment where he'd be like, wow, are they really going to fight me together? If she was joined in, I might have a little bit of a struggle against all three of them. Immediately for them to start arguing with each other would be crazy.
Bro, that'd be hilarious because he would see that like, yo, the potential for teamwork between these two is like insane. Like Naruto and Sasuke working together here would actually pose like a threat to this dude. Not like crazy, but like, a decent little threat. You know what I mean? No Sharingan, Kakashi's definitely gonna get pieced up a bit for like 5 seconds. And then afterwards, I can see them both getting captured, followed by Sakura feeding Naruto. And when Sasuke's stomach grumbles,
Kakashi would take out Naruto first because he has like more advanced taijutsu, and then Sasuke he would just play with. Like he like mess with him a little bit, considering he's Minato's son. So he'd like be interested in seeing what he's like a little more than just from what he heard earlier. You know what I mean?
I actually really like that. And so that pretty much just brings us to the whole little like Sakura thing. Like she's gonna feed Naruto and she's also gonna feed Sasuke just because, bro, Naruto's not a jerk, dude. Like he's gonna feed Sasuke and not hide it under him being a loser. He's just gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna be like, we need you. So they get fed and then they pass. But what was your question?
Do you think that both of them would be tied up or just Sasuke in this time?
No. Both of them are gonna get tied up because they both got beat up by Kakashi. So easily they're both tied up. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So Sakura has to double feed them both. So what I'm hearing is that we're getting an indirect kissing scene between Naruto and Sasuke.
What? I mean, what do you mean indirect kissing? Because they're like eating from the same spoon, the same chopsticks?
Yeah, because
bro, I don't know if that counts as indirect kissing. Because if it does, me and my homeboys have all. I mean, whoa, like whoa there, buddy.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to reach out for you, Sasuke Naruto kissing scene fans, because I saw comments on the last one. But I digress. Yeah, so Sakura would feed him, right?
Bro,
what is Kakashi
no kiss. Oh no. No.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, you know, a lot of people are gonna be mad
in
about
the midst of them kicking each other and like getting their legs in the way, they fall down on each other. And Naruto kisses Sasuke's he kisses his face, like they both kiss for a split second. Their lips press up against each other. I have to, bro. It is iconic. It is iconic Kishimoto moment, bro. Also, do Naruto and Sasuke either get hit with the 1,000 years of death? Who do you think gets hit with it?
Oh my god, it has to be Sasuke. It
does,
it
dude.
Has to be Sasuke. I could see him looking at Kakashi like he violated me.
He just hates Kakashi. He wants to like murder him in his sleep.
Bro is like I hated that mask guy, but man, we got Kakashi Diddy Master over here.
Bro, Sasuke would never live that down, bro. Like,
oh, biggest grudge. He's on the hit list. If he not off the hit list, Kakashi took her spot. He's on it.
Yeah. Now Sasuke has double the reasons to destroy the village. Bro, all right, but that's besides the point. They end up passing because of the feeding moment, followed by, what is it in the original, 1 or 2 weeks of like D-rank missions?
It is I think it's 3 weeks of fetching cats. It gets to the point where Naruto is fed up with it in the original, and he's like, I'm done like catching cats. Like, let me fight. Let me throw hands. Like, where are my ops? You know?
Bro, in this timeline, I can definitely see Naruto and Sasuke both speaking up, being like, hey, old man. And then they look at each other and they're like, what's he gonna say?
See, here's the thing. I think Sasuke would be even more impatient than the original Naruto because of how like at least the Naruto in the original, he's kind. Sasuke is like not, he's not a bad dude yet, but he's still a dick. Like he'd be first cat mission, he'd be fine. Next time he gets it, he'd look at Kakashi and be like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not doing this again. Like,
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
So Sasuke would speak up sooner, meaning let's say it's only 2 weeks of D-rank missions instead of 3.
Yeah.
And like what I was building to, like they both open their mouths at the same time, look at each other, realizing they both wanted to say the same thing, and then they kind of like turn away.
Switch it up.
And then they pretty much get the Tazuna mission, leading to the first actual like little fight that we get in the original, which is the Demon Brothers situation. Yeah. And since I've been sort of talking for a bit, I'm gonna let you handle that.
Oh, no, I've been interrupting you. Keep going. I want to hear your fight scene. Come on.
All right, cool. All right, so here's what I'm thinking would possibly happen.
What's happening?
I mean, like everything's kind of hazy in my mind of like where I want the Land of the Waves direction to go right now. But a pretty decent place to start, in my opinion, would probably be the puddle scene. And here, Naruto is not only going to sort of like recognize the fact that there's like a genjutsu here, but he's going to show up Sasuke in the sense that Naruto's going to be the one in the place of Sasuke with the whole scaredy cat moment. Because like, dude, Naruto is like seen like he's been trained like Sasuke, and like,
been around.
You know, like he just wants to show off. He wants to prove that he's strong enough for his brother, and like, you know, these ninjas are just stepping stones for Naruto's point of view to like get to that point. Sasuke, he's a brawler and he wants to destroy the village, but he's never really been in that moment. Like he's never been in the trenches
danger
before.
Yeah, Naruto actually experienced like killing intent from Itachi. So,
bro, that's true, and that would sort of numb Naruto to it. And so what would pretty much happen here is Naruto just, you know, he does his thing. He beats one of the brothers. Kakashi destroys the other one like he would in the original, and then we would finally get the Zabuza versus Kakashi battle. Here, everything sort of goes down the same in the sense that like neither Naruto and Sasuke are strong enough at this point to impact this battle like crazy. But what I will say is I'm pretty sure that they're going to be switching roles.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, so their roles are going to be switching. Sasuke is going to turn into the Shuriken and land on the water and like help out with Kakashi, followed by them going to Tazuna's house. And I know like I'm rushing through this part, but nothing changes it. And we're not going to waste our time on stuff that is literally
irrelevant when they're just switching. What do you think about the tree training stuff? Since Kakashi's gonna be out from using his Sharingan still, since neither of them are significantly stronger because of their switch in lives, do you think that like they would each have to do the tree training stuff still, or do you think that Naruto would have learned enough chakra control to do it already? Like, how do you think that would go? Do you think he'd be faster at it than Sasuke?
I feel like what would happen would be something along the lines of like Naruto is able to do it because of the fact that he's been trained with his chakra control like issues, you know what I mean, like because he would have been raised with Fugaku and stuff like that, and then Sasuke would not have ever had like formal training, so what would pretty much happen here is he'd be worse. But ultimately I can sort of see Naruto finishing a little sooner than him just because like Sakura would give him tips, like obviously, and then you know like Sasuke being too proud to ask for any of that would not,
just trying to like hard-headed.
So he would like stay outside in the forest, which pretty much leads him to training super hard and him meeting Haku instead of Naruto, right?
So Sasuke would still meet Naruto, I guess, as that.
No. He would meet Haku.
Sorry. Naruto doesn't meet Haku. It is Sasuke in Naruto's role.
Yeah, exactly. And then what I'm thinking happens here is we get the same thing. Like Sasuke is still going to be tricked by Haku into thinking that he's a girl. And so we're pretty much going to be getting that really like funny scene. And then right after that, what we're pretty much going to be getting is just like all of them training under Kakashi a little bit longer, followed by the actual battle.
Yeah.
Which here, I need a break, bro. Like, take over. I
got you. So the bridge battle would take place after the nights of training, with them getting better chakra control and just, you know, basic ninja stuff like Xehther was just saying. After this is when we hop into the fight between Haku and, in this version, Naruto, while Sasuke would still be protecting Inari, which I believe is the name of Tazuna's grandson, during that whole event where he was talking about his nindo with the kid. This version of Sasuke would say something different. Like, he wouldn't be as invested in Inari, especially because he doesn't really relate to him. Instead, he'd be more focused on explaining like his perspective and saying that the weak will die. So he like tells Inari that if he wants to be like keep living and continue to grow stronger, then he needs to live and become the strongest. Basically, just like investing in him, that ideal. Anyway, we get to the bridge fight. Haku would have no mercy on Naruto because, again, it would be Sasuke in the original. And like unlike the original, who would have met and had that relationship, so Naruto would have to be dodging all this senbon, and he'd be getting cut up like kind of like how Sasuke was originally, with Haku resorting to the ice mirrors when Sasuke arrives.
I feel like the reason that he resorts to it is because, like, you know how Sasuke like has like this like crazy speed, like that's his thing. Like he's like a fast fighter. Naruto's like tankier and stronger. Typically, I feel like not what he would make up with it for it with his body flicker. So Haku sort of had to trap him at some point. Yeah. And then like Naruto would be in the situation where like he's getting hit with senbon and like, bro, like the body flicker's cool and all, but like there's only so much dodging you can do.
I don't think it's light speed. Like Haku was calced at light speed from the mirrors to mirrors, essentially.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Were the senbon the same or no? Or were they like slightly slower?
They were slower because he was still throwing them between when he was jumping. But the transfer of his like light flickering form was between was like speed of light. I think body flicker is more like sound barrier. We're not power scalers though, so if anything's wrong, please don't like worry about correcting us. It's just for the story's
please
sake.
Don't destroy us in the comment section. Like,
bro,
nobody knows more about like anime lore than the comment section.
Honestly,
like, they're geniuses for some reason.
I think it's just like a full wiki down there, but we'll keep going. Like you said, Naruto, as they've swapped, would still have a higher durability and tankiness, so I think he would be able to last longer than Sasuke would have, who was starting to get worn down. One difference, though, is that he wouldn't have the fire style jutsu, which is also one of the things Haku was concerned about, even though it was barely damaging or doing anything to the mirrors at all. So I think everything would stay almost stagnant until Sasuke arrives. So Sasuke would arrive and would see Naruto getting beaten down. And until this point, he doesn't really care about anyone. He just saw this kid as like a nuisance, like someone who never really understood what it was like. And even after he'd heard about the Uchiha massacre and everything, he still thought, guess someone can feel what it's like to be like me. And kind of felt like he deserved it almost. So this is when he sees Naruto getting stabbed from Haku and getting the Senbon. Originally, he'd be thinking of leaving Naruto to join the fight with Kakashi against Zabuza, thinking that he can get more investment out of it. And that's when he'd hear Naruto scream, he'd be like, ah! Like feeling like a Senbon get cutting across like a laceration on his arm or something. Sasuke's body would move without him thinking. Like he would run in and he would try and break into the ice mirrors. Like I could see him throwing himself against it.
You know what would be kind of cool? Like Sasuke would do it like with good intentions, but he would disguise it as being like, you're a loser. Like, how could you like, not deal with this? Then both of them struggle inside of the Senbon mirrors. And then here's my question. I don't want to actually like address this, but do you remember what we said when we recorded this the first time? Who would actually be the one that gets hit by the Senbon? Do you still want to do that or no?
I think it makes sense to do it that way. I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. Are you interested? Do you want to continue it like that?
Nah, I really do want to continue it like that, but I just wanted to make sure just so that the story could stay like consistent. So keep going.
So here we go. So the Senbon and everything would start hitting someone. The person it hits though would be the slower of the two, which in this case is Sasuke. So Sasuke would start being attacked by the Senbon and he would start getting taken down for the count, essentially. It's at this point that Naruto would start moving slower and trying to actually tank some of the Senbon, trying to protect him. Because Naruto is still like a kinder person, even if he is a little darker from the Uchiha massacre.
Dude, Naruto would also probably be thinking to himself like, dude, if only I had my Sharingan.
Yeah,
like as he's trying to dodge all of
like
this
trying
stuff.
to take him out and being like, I wish I had my Sharingan activated. And this is when Haku would successfully, quote unquote, kill Sasuke. Sasuke would fall to the ground, and this is where everything gets started. Naruto would see Sasuke.
Don't you remember? Naruto's the one that gets hit by the Senbon this time around, because Sasuke's like too slow to dodge, and he doesn't have his Sharingan like activating here.
Oh yeah,
remember? Yeah.
So, I got you.
Yeah. I got it. Give me the reins. Give me the reins. You need a little break.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking happened. So Naruto and Sasuke, they're in this situation. The Senbon are going crazy, and eventually it would get to a point where Sasuke is about to get hit by all the Senbon, and like Naruto's body here, he also has a moment where his body just moves. He's the one that jumps in the way, flipping everything on its head. I mean, the video is literally called "What if Naruto and Sasuke switched places?"
Yeah.
So Naruto takes all of the Senbons and falls onto the ground just like unconscious. Sasuke, seeing this happen in this moment, would like his heart starts beating super fast as Haku just starts like standing still in one of the mirrors saying, so it looks like your friend is dead. It's a shame. As Sasuke just like looks up and like his eyes are crimson red. Sasuke just unlocked the Sharingan.
Wait a minute. The Sharingan.
Yeah. All right, we got to break it down. All right, so we've been a little secret when it comes to like we've had a couple of secrets when it comes to this video. So now let us finally explain. Now that you're finally hooked and you can't click off the video, like you're already invested. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to wait for Naruto to awaken Susanoo at this point, right? It's time to go back.
It's time to go back in time. So let's actually talk about why everything has been so weird. Why is Itachi being weird to Naruto?
Yeah, why is he making fun of him?
How in the world did Sasuke unlock the Sharingan? Okay, so here's what we thought. Itachi, you actually break down the whole Danzo situation, and then if you don't mind, I'll break down the Itachi situation with his brother.
I'm Itachi here. I got it. So everything that's going to happen here is going to be related to the original context of why Naruto in the original timeline was not called Naruto Namikaze. That is to protect the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki from the other villages. In this version of events, Minato would have been even more of a menace. And that's going to kind of be what happens that kind of kicks off our story of what if Naruto and Sasuke were switched.
Bro,
So
another good explanation would be the fact that it almost seemed like Obito was trying to kidnap Naruto, the Nine Tails.
I agree. So
perfect.
they were trying to grab him. When this was all coming to fruition, a lot of people were suspecting, especially Danzo, were suspecting the Uchiha of being involved with the Nine Tails being released and being controlled to attack the village. Instead of the original timeline where the solution was where they just secluded the Uchiha and basically sent them off to create this gap, which led to the Uchiha massacre originally.
Oh, by the way, remember, Danzo's not going to know. It's only going to be Hiruzen, Itachi, and the family.
There is no Danzo here. So he still is against the Uchiha. But Hiruzen is going to be doing more than he originally did, which in this case is he's going to trust the Uchiha with a valuable asset of the village, that being the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. So Naruto as a baby would be swapped with baby Sasuke, who is relatively close in the same age, and Sasuke would be Sasuke Uzumaki, taking the place of the original Naruto, essentially making him a decoy, a scapegoat, a open target for any villages who are interested in capturing the Nine Tails, a sacrifice from the Uchiha clan to prove their loyalty to the Leaf Village. You want to take it from there?
Yeah, and so the reason that like Itachi doesn't actually like Naruto is just because he knows. The night of the Nine Tails attack, he held his brother in his hands. He saw Sasuke's black hair, all the features that define Sasuke, and then the next day, Fugaku and his mother came into the room and explained to him that he's not gonna grow up with his brother, that he was willing to do everything for in the original series.
He sacrificed his entire family and saved Sasuke.
Everything.
Obito explained it, yeah. So he has a huge grudge against Naruto in this timeline because he has taken his brother's life from him, essentially.
Yeah, so and like Itachi had no way of like fighting this. Like he was a kid. Like what was he gonna do?
Even then,
start
he's
a war
still
here?
loyal to the village. Like he understands their reasoning. It's the same thing as like, are they hurting Sasuke? Like
bro, the cops are going crazy in your background right now.
That's what it's like to live in a major city. Anyway, ignoring the cops, they're not here for me. I promise.
They're here for me.
They're here for Xehther. No. But yeah, Itachi wouldn't betray the village or anything like that because they're not hurting Sasuke. He knows what they're doing and he doesn't like it with him being phrased as the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, but he also realizes that Sasuke is taking the position of the hero. Like he's going to be the hero of the village if he takes this role. So I don't think he would try and stop it, but he definitely does not like Naruto.
Yeah, he's not gonna like him, not because like Naruto did anything wrong, but just like he wishes he had his brother, and Naruto's like a fake version of it. Like just imagine having a stepdad, like a stepdad, but like for bad reasons.
Stepbrother.
Oh yeah, stepbrother.
Yeah.
No, I just said stepdad because I feel like that's more relatable. Like imagine like your real dad disappears and you had to grow up with your stepdad. Like you didn't really want him, you wanted your real dad. You know what I mean? That's like what I'm comparing it to. But
I
point being,
but I appreciate
there would be only four, actually like a couple people that know about the actual truth, which would be Hiruzen, Fugaku's family, Itachi, and Obito. Because keep in mind, Obito held Naruto as a baby. He knows what he looks like, and Sasuke doesn't exactly. Yeah, Sasuke doesn't exactly match that description. So what pretty much happens here is like it's literally not gonna be like Naruto's an Uchiha, Sasuke's actually an Uzumaki. Nah, bro, they're gonna be the same. They're just gonna be switched at birth.
They were swapped as babies. Yep.
Exactly.
And that leads to this interesting story we have today going on.
Yep.
Which we're already almost an hour into, which is crazy. So.
Bro, but hear me out. Like we're going crazy. Like there's so much lore. There's a lot of like world building that we're getting to.
You're right.
I feel like this is gonna be a really, really good one. Plus, we're getting towards the parts in the story that are gonna be more glazed over. That's just the important start.
You're right.
Yeah. So the pacing's gonna like speed up a lot from here. But
if you guys it doesn't
matter.
It'll be better now. Trust.
Yeah. In this moment, as we were talking about it, Sasuke was fighting Haku, and Naruto would finally have like. And so now I can actually explain what actually happens on the night of the Nine Tails attack, because keep in mind, Itachi grew up cold to his brother, and on the night of the Nine Tails attack, if not for the person that helped him, which is Obito, having like pretty much told him, don't kill the Nine Tails or like I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, you mean the
your
Uchiha
brother?
massacre? Yeah, that's the Uchiha massacre night, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Uchiha massacre stuff. So Obito's gonna be the reason that that Itachi doesn't kill Naruto. Yeah, because if not for that, bro, Itachi would straight up try to kill Naruto. Because like it's like not his brother. He doesn't care.
He could put the blame on the Nine Tails as well if he really wanted to. He could drop the Nine Tails as the one who destroyed the Uchiha clan. Like he could put the blame on them and then still join the Akatsuki.
He could do that, but pretty much what takes place here is that like that's why Itachi, like that's just a lore drop right here, kind of like one of those things where it's like an anime doesn't tell you the secret to something and then like it just comes out. That's pretty much what happens here. So that's just explaining everything. Like Sasuke didn't deserve the life that he had.
Keep in mind, neither of them have any idea. So this is going to be shocking, especially for Sasuke, because he's going to be the first one to realize something's up.
Yeah, and so what pretty much happens during the Haku and like the little fight that happens here is what I'm thinking goes down is when Sasuke unlocks his Sharingan, with all the fact that he's been like as strong as he is, now he's more comparable to the original version of Sasuke that we get in the original, and he starts dodging the Senbon, going crazy and stuff like that. But as he's doing that, holding his own a little bit better, which, you know, still wouldn't be that crazy, because in the original, even Sasuke with the Sharingan ended up getting like skewered, right? Yeah. Because he tried to protect Naruto. Like he's doing a lot better, but in the side we would just have Naruto's like chakra bubbling as the Nine Tails aura would start like rising out of Naruto. Exactly.
Also,
and as
I think
Sasuke's
something
like
we talked about too was in our original recording, something we mentioned, so people like don't think, why don't they realize that the one blonde kid wasn't an Uchiha? They were having their hair dyed in the original. We had this little bit. I just thought about this. Sorry. So Sasuke and Naruto were having their hair dyed in the original, and their shampoo was being called like this shampoo when it was actually like a hair dye. So Sasuke was being bleached blonde, and Naruto was being darkened artificially.
Yeah, so it was really funny just because like we came up with that like little gag. It was hilarious there. We're not gonna recreate it because it's gonna be fake.
We're not fake.
It
was funny originally, but we're gonna let you know like their hair color is different. It has been swapped for art to make sure that the ruse worked, because
we also could have some sort of like ceiling transformation jutsu placed on them by the Hokage, which, you know, also would work, making more sense.
I like it, like, except it drains your chakra. That's what Tsunade does.
Oh yeah, but the other idea is just more funny, so we're just gonna go with the other one, and that's pretty much why everything happened. So like I said, Naruto's rising, and he's going crazy.
Are we just ruining the hype moment? Okay.
Yeah, bro, we're literally just ruining it. But here's like let me just restart. Get back to the picture. Naruto starts rising as like the aura would just start going crazy. Whiskers are starting to become more animalistic. His teeth are starting to sharpen, and his eyes would change color. In that moment, Haku and Sasuke both turn to see Naruto, and they see this gigantic fox aura behind him. In that moment, Sasuke thinks to himself, what the heck is that? As Naruto blitzes Haku, punching the mirror that he's inside of so hard, Haku goes flying out of it. And then he proceeds to clobber Haku in such a way that Haku gets like he's gonna
violated. Die. Zabuza, who said he was a tool, gains emotions from how much Naruto abused. Plus he'd be stronger because he'd have been trained and actually would have been like just overall a more powerful combatant just from his skill.
So Naruto would beat the mess out of this man.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, he literally kills. He's killing Haku 100%, because the only reason that he doesn't do it in the original is because he knew Haku once he broke the mask. But
yeah, he wouldn't stop.
Sasuke would actually be watching this. Just like everything about Sasuke's life would be shattering, because Sasuke's not dumb. He's not like Naruto who's like, what? Like, I'm the Nine Tails? Bro, Sasuke's not an idiot. He's gonna realize exactly what's been going on his whole life. He knows why everyone hates him. And Sasuke thinks that everyone in the village is dumb, because it's like, bro, the Nine Tails is inside of him. That doesn't mean that the Nine Tails is him. And so, exactly. And so what pretty much happens here is that we would just get this cool moment where Sasuke realizes that his life is essentially a lie.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then right here, like Naruto just destroys him. He lets out like a roar, and Sasuke, like he realizes like he's had the Nine Tails this whole time. Like so many questions are going through his mind.
I think he would have a ton to process. I don't think he'd come to the conclusion right away, but I think he'd be like, I think his first thought would be like, that is not what the Sharingan is. That the Sharingan?
Bro, that would be his thought. He's like, that's the Sharingan.
But then he has thought about Kakashi because he saw Kakashi using the Sharingan.
Oh no, that's true.
And he'd be like, that is not the Sharingan.
Bro, quick question. What happens after Naruto kills him? Does Naruto pass out due to the fact that I feel like that has to happen. He has to pass out.
He's gonna pass out because he would have been taking more of the Senbons in this version of events.
That's true.
So he would have more damage to heal. So after he takes out Haku, Zabuza would be, for one, he'd be I could see Sasuke like being shocked that Haku just was killed in front of his eyes, and he'd recognize him. And then Zabuza would just have no tears. He'd have nothing. He'd keep fighting Kakashi. I could see Sasuke screaming, saying, "Hey, did you see your comrade?"
They would both die simultaneously, actually, because in the original, Haku saves Zabuza. So
you think you think he doesn't get sent flying into the Chidori?
Yeah, no. So like.
That was crazy, by the way.
Kakashi would just kill like Zabuza, and they're like just staring at each other.
Damn,
and as that's happening,
tough.
Naruto's like beating Haku to death with his fists.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this makes it a significantly less good arc, in my opinion. But like, emotionally,
so much less.
It'd just be. Yeah.
Wait, no, not really, because we add the emotionality from the revelation.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I think the reveal would be cool, but I also feel bad for my Zabuza and Haku fans. So, but I agree, it makes more sense that Kakashi murks Zabuza. Oh, that's so sad. I really didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, bro. Right. In your mind, you were like trying to justify it.
I'm
but
like, let me get my
work.
Zabuza redemption. Come on, like.
I know.
Anyway, well, I guess that's the end of the Land of Waves arc. Because
Gato's men do arrive, but like, bro,
but they're dead already. They came to kill Zabuza.
Like, yeah, if Zabuza is like no, they didn't just come kill the Zabuza. They came to kill Zabuza and like and let the villagers know. No, let the villagers know, like, you're not building this bridge. So what happens here is Kakashi's able to do it easily. I mean, like, bro, come on, like, this dude was in the Anbu.
Do you think Kakashi would kill him
else. No, but what I do think would happen is after Kakashi would kill Zabuza, he would realize that Sasuke has the Sharingan, and so he would just kind of look at him and be like, what the? As you know, like, Sasuke just like looks at him and like holds like a finger, like, keep quiet.
Yeah.
And then Kakashi defeats. What happens after that? Like, once they end up returning to the village, do you think that Sasuke and Kakashi talk?
So Kakashi knows that Sasuke has the Sharingan. And do you think, does he also know that Naruto has the Nine Tails? Does he see the chakra? Because in the original he did.
I feel like he does see it. He does. So like Sasuke,
I think he'd start putting it together.
No.
Yeah. Kakashi would start putting it together.
Sakura won't, because there was such a thick mist, and she's so dumb that like she just doesn't piece two and two together. She's just like, okay, bro, I'm sorry, I just don't like her, dude. Like, I just don't like her.
Nah, I'll hold you back, bro. I got you. Yeah. So Sakura is gonna be continually useless because she still doesn't know about anything going on. She'd still be glazing Naruto and being like, yeah, Naruto took out that rogue ninja like it was nothing. What were you doing, Sasuke? So I could see that going on.
Dude, I really need you to cover what the conversation would be like between Sasuke and Kakashi. Like, because first they're going to be briefing Hiruzen on the mission, and then they're going to like pretty much be told about the Chunin exams.
I don't know if Sasuke even has time to talk to Kakashi yet. I think that'll be happening during the 1 month, because there wasn't a huge time gap between Land of Waves and the Sand Trio bullying Konohamaru, which, by the way,
it was like a
Sasuke
week, right?
Yeah, it was. Well, I think there was a time. They got back, and as soon as they got back, they ran into the Sand Trio, and then they had a week after that. So it was after they ran into them. So I think if there is gonna be a conversation, it would be after Kakashi asked and make sure that all of them want to participate. Because if any one of them didn't want to, he wasn't gonna let the team do it. Remember?
I feel like what would happen here is sort of a situation where like he doesn't speak, but like Kakashi just like looks at him and says like, hey, after the Chunin exams, like we need to talk about that.
We need to have a discussion.
And like, exactly. And then we pretty much just get into the Chunin exam section, which I'm gonna let you cover because I mainly just focused on the whole like Land of the Waves arc. So get down. All
right, so we're back. Some of you are happy, some of you are probably mad about that, but let's get into it. Chunin exams, like I mentioned earlier, just a moment ago. I don't think Sasuke would particularly care about Konohamaru at all, because after that incident of Hinata and still being not praised by like the Hyuga or anyone thanking him or anyone treating him differently since then, he wouldn't have been invested in Konohamaru or becoming Hokage or even the third Hokage at all. Like, there is no cute fish, like kid Sasuke fish scene with the third Hokage. You know what I mean? So Sasuke, so Sasuke's not gonna give that old man his fish. Context. Anyway, Sasuke is going to be entering the Chunin exams, and he's gonna be pushing the rest of the team to do it. Naruto, of course, is going to be down because he just thought that like that burst of strength was his Sharingan. So I could see him spouting about it, like, yeah, I don't even know what happened. I got angry and my vision just turned red. I don't even remember what happened after that.
Bro, Naruto's like a literal example of when I get mad, I see red.
He is. And he's going to think that's what it feels like to have a Sharingan. So he's going to be like, I don't know what happened, but I guess I awakened my Sharingan. And I could see Sasuke being like, that's great, Naruto. I'm so happy for you. Like, he'd be kind of like almost sarcastic. And Naruto would be like, you're just jealous. After that whole incident, though, Santrio, they wouldn't even be interested. Konohamaru gets his bricks pumped in. Kakashi comes and has that conversation where we see Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura asking them about who those guys were who were bullying those kids. To which we get Naruto and Sasuke both agreeing to do the Chunin exams. And if Naruto's doing it, Sakura's going to be a simp for the Uchiha and be like, oh yeah, we're doing that. So Sakura's going to be down as well. This is when we get to the Rock Lee fight, okay? The Genjutsu is going to be solved by Sasuke in this timeline instead of Naruto, which I think Naruto would be able to see as well. So I guess both of them would see the Genjutsu this time too, which would be different because last time they kind of relied on Neji. I think Neji was the one they relied on and Sasuke to break through that Genjutsu. So they would get to
no, because keep in mind, if Sasuke wasn't able to do it in the original, Naruto's not going to be able to do it this timeline. Or no, I feel like he would. He'd be like just like Sasuke.
I think he'd have the same skill, like basic skills like ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu. So I'm going to say he does. So Naruto would still be
not
above
Sasuke. For sure not Sasuke.
Not Sasuke. And Sasuke is going to be a little mad about this because he's going to be thinking like, he's still ahead of me, right? That's going to get us to the Rock Lee fight. In this version of events, Naruto is the one that Lee wants to fight, not Sasuke. So Naruto Uchiha is the one he's going to challenge. He's going to be like, I've come to challenge the last of the Uchiha clan. And he's going to show up in his full green tights. And Naruto's going to laugh at him at first, saying like, get a load of this guy. That's when we get the Lee versus Naruto fight. And I think Naruto would have this would actually be a really fun fight to watch, like choreography wise. I think Naruto would have at this point like a blade, kind of like Shisui did, like a short sword almost. And I could see him kind of fighting in almost like a Thorfinn style, like Vinland Saga sword play moment, where he's like using the sword combined with the body flicker and is trying to like use like the blunt end to like whack at Lee. And Lee would catch it with like a between his palms, catching the blade. Naruto would be impressed with his speed, and we get like a little bit of a back and forth, a little more than with Sasuke and Lee originally. Because even though Naruto doesn't have the Sharingan, his body flicker would give him enough speed amp to where him and Lee are comparable, at least at first. I think Lee would start like breaking his bricks, like he'd start hitting him hard. And that's when he's gonna open up one of the gates, and that's when Guy comes flying in, turtle shell in hand, and kicks him out of the way. So I think the fight would last long enough that we don't see a Sasuke versus Lee fight. So we don't see Sasuke like using his Sharingan because he's not gonna let people know about it right now. He's trying to get up to through Tomoe, get it mastered, figure out what it is going on with this right now. You know what I mean? Like he's not.
Yeah, I really do like that. So then that's like covering like that whole little section. But now when it comes to the test section,
yeah. So moving on to the test section, I think Sasuke would try and discreetly use his Sharingan without anyone seeing to cheat. I don't know how they even did this in the original, but Tenten had a whole mirror set up, so I'm gonna say it works, okay? Let's say Sasuke got contacts in between before the Chunin exams. Like he got black contacts or something, so they don't see his Sharingan. So Sasuke is gonna activate his Sharingan discreetly, and he's gonna be passing by cheating. Naruto in this version of events, he would kind of have taken that better student role that Sasuke didn't, and even he would be like, I have no idea what's going on here, like I don't even know. And unlike the original where Hinata had been saved by him, he'd have no one offering him to help him cheat, so Naruto would just try his best to answer and I could see him getting like really freaked out and trying to like come up with some desperate tactic and just running out of time. Like he'd be thinking about it.
Bro, I could see him sitting in the back of the like room, like kind of like looking
Glass in his
constipated
hand,
because he's like trying to activate his Sharingan, and like the proctors are just like staring at him. They're like, "What's wrong with this kid?" Like Naruto keeps blinking over and over. He's like, come on, but nothing's happening. Like Naruto's just making a fool of himself.
He makes it to the end of the test with like that final question, and he's so focused that he just doesn't like leave. So he doesn't leave the room and give up, and he doesn't write an answer. So he just automatically passes.
And then finally Sasuke goes up to him and goes, "Hey, come on, loser." And so they make their way outside, and Naruto's like, "What? Did I really just spend that entire time trying to activate my Sharingan?" Bro, that's actually hilarious, bro. That'd be like so funny in the manga, dude. That'd be so funny.
I think that would be really good. I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get to Forest of Death, okay? This is where we meet Anko, arguably the best kunoichi in the entire series until Boruto. I don't like what they did to her. That was vile. I feel disrespected by Boruto. Anyway, we get Anko and her like doing that kind of kinky thing where she licked his face with the blood on it. I don't even know why Kishimoto put that in there, but I respect it, you know? I'm not gonna ruin his vision. So we have that happening, but this time it's Sasuke instead of Naruto. Since Sasuke would be the one who's pressing forward and like trying to push these other ninjas' buttons, right? Especially now that he's more confident that he knows he has a Sharingan too. Like he's kind of cocky about it. Like he doesn't.
Bro, he would be cocky, and just due to the fact that he never got beat up by Lee, he would like think to himself that like
he's probably stronger than Naruto. Like he probably like, yeah, like I'm gonna win. Like I got this. I'm him. He would think he's him.
I feel like Sasuke would also realize like Naruto has the 9, like he'd be thinking that had to be the 9 tails, but like he has no real way to confirm it because he still hasn't talked to Kakashi or anybody else. Yeah. But he has like a 99% like accuracy. He's like L right now. He's like, I'm 99% sure he has the 9 tails.
99% sure that's the 9 tails. I like it.
Yeah. So something like that would happen. And then the Chunin exam Forest of Death section, all of it is kind of like boring, if in my opinion, until we get to the Orochimaru section. But here, what happens here? Do you want to take over or should I take over? Or do we play rock, paper, scissors? What do you think?
I think we rock, paper, scissors it.
All right, say less. All right, so in 3 seconds, we're just going to say what we think, all right?
All right, ready?
1. All right, count down.
3, 2, 1. Paper.
No! Okay, we got to go again. 3, 2, 1. Rock. And no way. All right, one more time.
Last one. Tyler, okay?
Yeah. Right. 3, 2, 1. Scissors.
Paper. Ah!
I have won. I'm that guy. All right, anyways, so here's my specific vision for what happens here. I'm thinking that what goes down here is Orochimaru is after Naruto, not knowing that he's not actually the Uchiha because he's not let in on the loop of the secret. So the battle goes down much like you would expect. Sasuke would still be the one that breaks out of the fear because he stabs himself in the leg. And Naruto would only be able to react out of like the fact that he's like, no, I can't let him show me up. Also, Naruto would also have that advantage of like, he's felt like crazy bloodlust from Itachi before. And Naruto just sort of understands. Yeah, like he's used to it. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I just thought about?
What's up?
Bro, when we get to the Naruto, like, or the Sasuke versus Itachi fight, it's going to be Naruto and Sasuke there. They both have bro, I'm sorry. I can't even I'm sorry. I just had that thought in my head. What do you think? I feel like that's going to be crazy.
I think it's going to be really interesting.
It's going to be insane.
So,
all right. Anyways, Orochimaru. Okay. So I feel like the battle here, nothing really changes. I mean, Naruto and Sasuke are not strong enough to really like do crazy things to Orochimaru.
No way.
But I feel like they're going to be working together very decently, like just trying to beat this guy.
Much better than the Kakashi Bell test fight, for sure.
Because of that, Orochimaru would be like, interesting, you guys have great teamwork. And then after that, he's like starts going after Sasuke specifically, beating him down. Yeah, he would beat down Sasuke. Bro, Sasuke wouldn't even be able to show off his Sharingan. I was about to say he shows it off, but I don't think he would because Naruto's there. No. So Orochimaru would beat down Sasuke thinking that, you know, like Sasuke just like this useless guy. And Sasuke would be
the
thinking,
snake on him, like using the giant snake and like
would I'm thinking about this. Would Sasuke like use it because of the fact that he's like, if I don't do it, I'll die? I feel like he would have those thoughts and then he would be taken out of the battlefield by Orochimaru's snake. That's perfect.
Yes. I think that's how he does it.
And so here he starts like toying with Naruto, being like, where's your Sharingan? And Naruto's like, if only I could activate it, I could. And like Orochimaru's just like beating this dude.
I could even see him telling Orochimaru, like, if I could activate my Sharingan, like you'd be cooked, you know?
He's like, it only activated when I got really mad. So Orochimaru, like, he would just turn towards like Naruto and be like, is that the case? Or no, Sakura. He's like, is that true? I wonder how mad you would get if I killed your teammate. Yeah, and he like would rush at Sakura going in to kill her. Naruto realizing that if he doesn't like activate his Sharingan, quote unquote, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
The power fight, like would Naruto find himself inside of the cage of the Nine Tails for a split second, like for a really cool moment? Or I
could see not the cage, but I could see Naruto in his mindscape. He's standing on like that yellow water, like the piss water in the prison, and the sewage. The cage opens, like the cage shows up behind him, and we just see a glowing red eye open, and we see him turn around, look at it, and be like, "Is that the Sharingan?" And then he just opens his eyes.
Dude's just so dumb. He finally feels the change happen, and then he rushes Orochimaru like,
he's like,
I'll kill you.
Yeah, I like it.
Bro,
I like it.
Orochimaru seeing this would be like, the Nine Tails, like, bro goes full orgasm. Like, this dude straight just like starts like,
bro, with the Nine Tails.
Bro has a wet dream in that moment. Like his pants get wet. Bro,
he would,
like,
I think he'd be excited. He'd be like, I can get the Nine Tails and a Sharingan.
Straight like, Hisoka moment.
I get the 2-for-1 deal. This is great.
Yeah. And okay, hear me out. Naruto, after this happens, like Orochimaru would quickly just destroy him, like using the 5-pronged seal, like being like, not bad, but not good enough. I can't wait for you to unlock your Sharingan. Yeah. And so Naruto would be taken out of the battle. Sasuke would finally arrive, only to see Naruto knocked out and Orochimaru gone.
Oh my God.
Then he would
I just realized something.
What?
So a lot of people might be wondering why Orochimaru is not smart enough to realize that the Uchiha wouldn't have like the Nine Tails. Maybe he realizes because Itachi was in the Akatsuki, he thinks that Itachi's brother, like Itachi joined the Akatsuki to protect the Nine Tails Jinchuriki because he's his brother. So he'd realize Itachi's a double spy.
Low key, yo, that would be actually kind of cool. Do you think Orochimaru would say something about that, or do you think he would have a moment where he like meets with Itachi? I feel like that's up for debate for now. Let's think about that.
For now, it's not gonna be it. Like I think he's gonna hold on to it, but I think his reasoning for why Itachi was in the Akatsuki at all is going to be much clearer. Like he's gonna realize that Itachi has a personal stake in the Akatsuki. So I think
that's interesting.
That'll be what influences him to really be interested in Naruto. Especially now that he knows it's the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. So I like that.
I like that. So after Naruto gets taken out, and bro, he would get the curse mark on his neck. But what I'm thinking happens is like the energy of the Nine Tails would eat at the curse mark because Naruto can't have two like energy things on him. So the curse mark thing never comes into fruition.
Yeah, it's the same type of deal as why Naruto and Sasuke. Well, I don't know about Sasuke, but it's the same type of deal as why Naruto doesn't get a karma seal from Kaguya. I think it's Boruto stuff, but basically. A lot of people have speculated that the reason Naruto doesn't get like the karma seal from killing Kaguya, or I guess they sealed her, is why. But
that's true.
A lot of people speculate he wouldn't be able to get one even if he killed Ishiki or something because of the Nine Tails chakra being infused with his own. So he wouldn't. It's all speculation since it hasn't happened yet before. But it's an interesting thought.
It is a really cool theory, but I do like what we're already building to. Yeah. So that's why Naruto doesn't get the curse mark situation. And so Sasuke would sort of be at like full throttle when the whole situation of the sound getting happens.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that Sasuke would carry? Do you think Sasuke carries Naruto all the way towards the tower, or do you think we still get the sound getting stuff? What do you think?
I think because Sasuke would come back. For one, Orochimaru would have left by now. Because of he would have gotten what he wanted. He did the curse seal. Sasuke wouldn't have come back as early as Naruto did because he doesn't have shadow clones. So he wouldn't have been able to burst out of the snake. He would have had to like carve out of it or like cut it out from the inside. Like it would have taken much longer. I don't think he would have died from it or it would have been desummoned by Orochimaru when he left, which is also possible.
I feel like he could also activate his Sharingan inside of there and like find a way, find a way out or something like that.
I don't know how much the Sharingan, like a visual dojutsu at this time in the Naruto series, would do against a big snake like that.
That's true.
But honestly, I think it is good for the story because it delays Sasuke. He gets back after like getting out of there. He's all covered in slime, and Sakura be like, "Ah, Sasuke, like you just let Naruto do all the fighting. Like you're a coward." So I could see that being a thing. And then,
dude, I do like that. I really do like, bro, we're low-key cooking, bro. Like this whole story is like starting to make sense, bro. I bet even though we're thinking like, okay, we're covering every possible plot hole, there's still gonna be some dude in the comment section.
100%. I'm waiting for it.
You forgot to mention this, like, bro. If you're that guy, I'm gonna delete your comment. Like, I'm tired of it.
That Sasuke's left nutsack told Orochimaru that he was actually the perfect vessel for him. And I'm gonna be
Xehther, why didn't you mention that Naruto has an innie belly button? Like, what's up with that? I'm unsubscribing.
Yeah, wouldn't their hairlines have switched if they were switching? So shouldn't he be left-handed?
Nah, straight up. They're both left-handed now because they switched places. Bro, that's funny. Just anyways, whatever. Okay, anyway. So right after that happens, we're still gonna be having the Sasuke.
I think Sasuke.
You cover that.
I think Sasuke is going. So I'll cover the fight. Sasuke is gonna want to test himself. So I think he's gonna carry Naruto, but I don't think him carrying Naruto and Sakura falling behind them is going to be faster than the Sound Ninja who Orochimaru is sending to test the curse mark, because he's not gonna know that Naruto's curse mark has been deleted by the Nine Tails. We're gonna get there. So when Sasuke drops Naruto, he would just drop him, and Sakura would be like, "Hey!" and she'd pick up Naruto and like pull him back. Sasuke would activate his Sharingan, and this would be what confuses the Sound Ninja. They would think that Sasuke is the person they're targeting because they would know he's an Uchiha from Orochimaru.
True.
So they'd be like, "We're here for the Uchiha," and Sasuke would be like,
"Would Sakura be there, or would she have ran
Naruto
away?"
Into the cave.
Yeah,
she would have taken him into the cave. Remember, like how she did originally, and had to like get out there and fight them. This time she'd be cowering in the cave, like full caveman style, you know. Anyway, Sasuke is going to want to test his limits, the limits of my abilities. So he's going to want to test them. So he's going to activate the Sharingan and kind of use these guys to gauge his strength. And he's going to get his ass whooped. Like the first guy with the sound pipes, he's going to easily take him out with Sharingan. When we get to the second guy who has like that weird ability to like throw off people's sense of balance with his hand and also like to drain chakra and stuff, Sasuke is going to get wiped. And that's when Lee's going to arrive. So Sasuke is going to be getting kicked around and realize that I got to work on this Sharingan thing. Like he's going to be disoriented by it. He's not going to be used to it. That's when Lee's going to show up and save Sakura, who'd be like screaming and be like, "Sasuke!" Like she, at this point, they're a little closer and she's like concerned about them, mostly for Naruto and her sake. And that's when Lee would arrive and be like, "I'm here to save you." And that's...
Do they both end up fighting after that, or does Sasuke taken out completely?
I don't think Lee and Sasuke would fight. Sasuke, because in the original, Sakura was left by Lee, and Sasuke was unconscious because of the curse mark. So in this version of events, I could see Lee being like, "I'm gonna he would see that Naruto's down, be like, since your strongest member's down, I don't mind taking out some foes for Sakura." So he'd be still a Sakura simp.
Okay. And then like a weak Sasuke would be backing Lee, and then they take them out that way instead of the curse mark stuff.
Yes, I think that's how it's gonna happen.
I feel like Naruto would wake up, getting out of the cave, looking out, and then Sasuke seeing this, like he quickly disactivates his Sharingan with Naruto looking at his eyes, being like, "Is that the..." But like realizing that it's not there anymore, he'd be like,
"Oh." He'd like rub his eyes and be like, "Oh, I'm so tired." I like it. I think that's gonna be a little tease for the audience as well. Or I could see it would be even funnier if he sees it for a split second and is like, "Sasuke, do you have pink eye?"
Do you have pink eye? Sasuke's just like looking at him. He's like, "Did he find out?" And then like it's just a funny moment. Idiot.
Yeah, I could see it being a gag at this point, and everyone would be like, "No." That'd be very Kishimoto.
Bro, that'd be so Kishimoto, like making like the most serious thing a gag.
Yes, exactly. Like Kakashi's mask.
Like
thing.
Hinata. like Hinata, like liking Naruto. He's just so dumb. He never realizes it.
Yes.
Okay. After this, we pretty much just get to the preliminaries, and because Naruto never has a moment where like he pretty much he's taken out of the count and Sasuke doesn't get the curse mark. There's no cool Kakashi scene where he uses his blood to like seal the curse mark and stuff like that.
That was so sick. I completely forgot about that scene too. You just mentioned it. That's
dude,
crazy.
that's it. Bro, I only know about that scene because you told me about it a long time ago. But you know, I digress.
I remember that.
Yeah,
we were
you
talking
told me
about
that.
the fight, and I mentioned, you're like, yeah, Sasuke can use his curse. I'm like, no, he can't. And you're like, what? I do remember that. That was a long time
Exactly,
ago.
dude. That was like a year ago, maybe 2.
So yeah, that was a long time. I've known you for too long. Anyway,
bro,
I should get on. I just leave.
I just leave. Bro, hear me out. Let me cover the preliminaries just so I can zoom by these, and then you cover the 1 month of training. Here's what I'm thinking happens for the preliminaries. The battles would go down, except there's going to be 2 major changes. Sasuke is going to obliterate his opponent, and Naruto is going to absolutely demolish Kiba. I mean, the second that it starts, Kiba would already be sweating, like being like, I can't believe I got matched with you, Naruto. Guess it's finally my chance to show that I'm the strongest. And Naruto just looks at him smirking and goes, bring it on. The match starts, and then you could just like, the panel would switch to Kiba on the ground knocked out, as like Naruto would just use the body flicker to just absolutely dismantle him, right?
Dismantle, yeah, I got you.
And then what would be interesting is when the Neji and Hinata stuff does happen, bro, Sasuke would be livid, bro. That's the one person that has always treated him good, regardless of Sharingan, regardless of strength.
Yes, I love this. Keep going.
And like, bro, this dude, like, he sees this and he just looks at Neji, dude, like he is shaking with rage, and he's like, Hinata would how dare you?
Yeah, I could see him like Sasuke being given the ointment from Hinata as well.
Easily.
And I could see him like appreciating this, like the act of kindness, like even more than Naruto originally had. He'd be like, oh, thanks, Hinata. Like he wouldn't have talked to her very much because he was still emo. But when he'd be thinking about it, like that connection, because he's not an idiot like Naruto was. Naruto literally forgot he did that originally. So Sasuke, I could see. Sorry, I'm kind of interrupting you, Bob. When no,
I actually like what you're doing.
I could see him like gritting his teeth and thinking about like, how can you do that to like, she's like your sibling, like how can you do that to her? You're supposed to be there for her. Like he doesn't have a family. He had never had anyone there for her, for him. And so I could see him like holding it against Neji and being like, I'm gonna take you down a bar. I'll show you the true place of the Hyuga clan. At my knees. Wait.
Hear me out. Yeah. Sasuke, seeing this, gritting his teeth, like tries to leap over there and save her, but Kakashi grabs him by the shirt and says, no. And then right after that, we get like, he just smiles at Sasuke and says, don't worry. He blitzes in with everyone else, stopping the fight. And then Sasuke tells Neji a piece of his mind. As like, Sasuke now is not only going to be training super hard to like, to pretty much master his master his Sharingan and like find out like what's going on between like Naruto having the Nine Tails and me having the Sharingan.
His past.
Yeah, he's pretty much going to be having like a huge talk with Kakashi, which is what you're going to cover. Like you have a crazy job. Like you're going to have to cover the lore, how the entire direction of the story is going. So don't
feel like bro's making me feel like the kid in school who's the teacher says, I needed some big strong boys to help put these chairs away. Like I'm not going to lie.
Bro, I'm putting a big weight on your shoulder, so you can't fumble, or else like I get to say like that everything was just ruined by weed.
You can blame it on me, just like your fans.
Just like I planned.
Yes.
Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, but bro, I have no doubt you're gonna get down.
Okay. Well, do you want to finish anything with Lee or Gaara or anything? Just moving on.
I think that everything else just stays completely the same, and then we finally get to the section where like Naruto would try to get Kakashi to train and be like, hey, can you help me with my Sharingan? Take over from there.
I got you. So Kakashi would probably not be interested in training with Naruto anymore, as he would be the first one to realize, so this is actually Minato's kid. That makes a lot more sense. Even though Naruto's a bit more edgy, he would have Kushina's habits and stuff, and as soon as he saw the Nine Tails, everything would start making sense for him. So I could see him like avoiding Naruto almost, and I could see him having
he would question Hiruzen, bro. He would question Hiruzen.
I could be him like I could see as well. He'd be like, I gotta figure out more about what's going on. I gotta talk to the third Hokage. Like he's
right after they return from their mission. Right after they return from their mission. Cover that.
Yeah. So I think after the Land of Waves arc happened, Kakashi would have reported the mission to Hiruzen about like everything going on that happened to Zabuza, the Rogue Ninja, and the bridge being completed. This is when he would bring up to the Hokage. He'd be like, hey, while we were out there, one of my genin used the Nine Tails. It wasn't Sasuke Uzumaki, for reference. I could just see him saying that, right? Like he'd say it and just look at Hiruzen and be like, are you gonna say anything about this?
And then Hiruzen would look back at him hitting his smoke pipe, and he's just like, so you've realized.
Yeah, so you've learned the truth, huh, Kakashi? And that could be when he tells Kakashi, like, it was decided at the moment that Minato and Kushina's fates were sealed. As soon as they left this world, we knew that their child would be targeted by the cloud, by the Stone Village. So we decided to hide him in the safest place possible. And then Kakashi would be like, the Uchiha clan? Hiruzen would nod and be like, I was the only one who knew. He'd tell him everything about how it was all his plan. And him and Fugaku were the only ones who knew. None of the other Uchiha had any idea. And that would be why they hadn't tried to use Naruto during the Uchiha massacre, like during the coup d'etat. So they wouldn't have attempted to use him because they didn't even know he had the Nine Tails. That's going to be kind of the background onto why everything's happening. So Kakashi knows
there would be a little bit of a plot hole as to like, did Fugaku like ever try to like use Naruto because of that?
Here's the thing. Fugaku, it's actually talked about a little bit, is Fugaku was kind of a pacifist. Like he didn't actually want to do the coup, but he told Itachi in one of the novels that if he didn't do it, someone worse would, like someone who actively wanted to harm the village. So since he had the Mangekyo and was the strongest, he took the role so that he could be the one to protect the village. So basically he did it to try and like soothe the tension between the Uchiha. And he had to play the role of the mastermind so no one else would take it and be like more aggressive. That was basically like the lore.
Fugaku would definitely have a moment where he would like go to Sasuke as a little kid and like give him some money or like tell him something, like give him some words of motivation, like being like, kid, like get stronger, you know what I mean? Like Sasuke would just be so confused. And then what I will say is I do think that Fugaku, he's not a monster, bro.
No.
So I don't think he would have even wanted to use Naruto or told the rest of the village the truth about like what happened.
No. He wouldn't have told the clan. There's no way. They would have definitely wanted to use Naruto then. And that would have prompted the entire thing, like the coup d'etat, to happen earlier. So
I feel like in this timeline, Fugaku and Hiruzen might have even been in like talks to like calm everything down.
Yeah.
But like
especially
before everything could be fixed,
with the Nine Tails, because
before everything would be fixed, Danzo just like destroys everything.
Yeah, I think I agree. This is kind of where I was going with it as well. So Kakashi would learn the truth, and he'd be kind of ticked off because he was supposed to be there like for his sensei's kid, which he also wasn't in the original. But like he's gonna say he would have been. He's like, I would have been there. I could have been there for him. Now, he wasn't there for Sasuke in this version either, for reference. But at the time, he's gonna be like, why did I not know? Like I was the closest one to them. So he's gonna be a little annoyed about that. When Naruto and everything is brought up with the Sharingan, he's gonna try and avoid him, which is kind of contradictory to everything we learn in Shippuden. But that's Kishimoto, okay? So Sasuke instead would have already approached Kakashi first, and Kakashi would say he already has a mission to go on, which is when he goes off with Sasuke, promising to teach him how to actually use the real Sharingan, now knowing that he's actually an Uchiha. So we get the Sasuke and Kakashi training arc. Here's the question though. Do you think that he's going to teach Sasuke the Chidori when he doesn't want people to know he has the Sharingan? Like he's going to talk about it with Kakashi and be like, I don't want people knowing about this yet. So I feel like
because Kakashi knows the Rasengan, he's going to teach him that.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should go with that. I think maybe what we do is Kakashi would offer Naruto that he'll teach him a jutsu another time. So we have him like promising to teach Naruto the Chidori at a later date. That is my alternative. So basically,
bro, Kakashi, I feel like he would tell him like there's actually someone. No. Kakashi would definitely tell him like, hey, I would train you, Naruto, but you're actually gonna have someone else train you because he had that conversation with Hiruzen. He's sort of gonna be like, I have to help Sasuke out, but you're gonna be trained by somebody else, and like that's when Naruto's revealed he's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be Jiraiya. So Naruto's still gonna be like getting trained by Jiraiya, which is gonna be super cool. And then
I think he's gonna be mad though. I think Naruto's gonna like kind of hold it against me, like, why is he training that kid and not me? Like I actually have a Sharingan and he's not even an Uchiha. Like First Itachi, now this guy. So,
bro, he definitely would
I
do
think he
that.
would take it personally, you know?
Easily.
So, yeah. Do you want to talk about anything with Jiraiya, or should I just keep going?
Honestly, I think that with the Jiraiya stuff,
It's just
nothing
gonna be
really is going to be,
something.
no, yeah, the training is going to be exactly the same. I feel like you should talk about like the conversation that Sasuke and Kakashi finally get to have. He's going to tell him the truth.
Yeah. I think so. Kakashi during the 1 month is going to talk, basically telling Sasuke everything that happened between him and the third Hokage, like we just mentioned. So I'm not going to reiterate that again. But what he is going to learn for sure is that Sasuke, like his whole life was not a lie. Like he's going to tell him like he was chosen by his father to like represent their clan. Basically, he was the charity case of the Uchiha. So Sasuke is not going to hold a grudge against Fugaku. And he's going to learn that, like, I think he's going to want to talk to Naruto more to, like, learn what his parents were like his actual parents. So I think that's going to be a plot point for during, like, the Tsunade retrieval arc. And when Itachi shows up, that Sasuke is going to have in the back of his mind. Like, he's going to be thinking, like, this is my older brother. You know what I mean?
Don't you think that instead of what you're, like, sort of building up to, it would be sort of like a realization of Sasuke being like, do you mean to tell me that like Naruto stole my life?
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of character that Sasuke is.
Like, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I just mean more like at this point, he's trying to destroy the village. Like he hates the Leaf Village, which we talked about already. I don't think he's going to reveal like this much to Kakashi. I think he isn't that far gone yet. He does get there. Like when he's telling Kakashi, what if I killed all the people in your life? Like
no, he's not gonna be there. But what I'm trying to like sort of get to is like when this is happening, Sasuke sort of has that like when Obito tells him the truth about Itachi, like that moment.
That makes sense. I like it.
And what pretty much happens here is sort of just gonna be like this thing where like Sasuke realizes like he took my life. So instead of being like I want to learn more about my family, which I feel like he would, but that would be like after.
Maybe I think it'll be after he meets Itachi. Let's keep that there. Like I could see.
I really like that because I had never thought about that. But for right now, the kind of character we've been building, it would make more sense for him to hate Naruto.
Yeah, I think he's gonna hate Naruto right now, but I think he's also going to be curious about like the Uchiha, like we talked about a little bit. So he's going to have an interest because Naruto in the original, like he was craving that family life. You know what I mean? Do you remember that movie with Naruto the Last where he gets in the Infinite Tsukuyomi and he gets to experience having a family? I think Sasuke is going to kind of be like that here because even though he's dark and he hates the Leaf Village, like he can't hold it against them, like they're dead. Like there's no revenge on dead men. So he can't hold it against the Uchiha at this point. So his only thought is, what can I gain from this, essentially? So I feel
like it would just be rage of like knowing that the village screwed over his life because of the fact that like I deserve that life. My parents died.
I think he would be holding it against the village, not the Uchiha clan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to imply. Like, he's not gonna love the village because he's not like, oh, I guess I'm here to help him. It's gonna be more of my family was forced into this situation and they had to lie and like basically sell me off so that they could live in peace. And this is the ingrate that took my life, and that's to me Naruto. So,
dude, that's gonna be sick. So, what do you think happens when he returns? Like, is Sasuke gonna like pretend to be nice to Naruto, or is Sasuke just gonna start being colder to Naruto? And Naruto's just gonna be confused because before all this, like, they were starting to become friends. Exactly.
I could see him being.
What do you think?
I could see him like pushing how the villagers treated him, like they were like treating him like a monster onto Naruto. So I could see him thinking of Naruto as a monster, like kind of like extrapolating how it felt to be the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and being like, this is what it must be like to be the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. So this is how I'm going to treat the Nine-Tails. So he's going to say, like, not tell him he's the Nine-Tails, but he's just going to say, you're just some monster. Like he's going to like not even consider him as human. Like he's not going to view him as a human anymore, like how he was treated. So I could see him pushing it back and like continuing the cycle of hatred because that is what Sasuke does. Like he is the continuum.
Bro,
of the
you
cycle.
know what would actually be interesting? Do you remember how Indra and Ashura sort of had that thing where like Indra was like jealous of Ashura because he ended up becoming the successor?
Yeah, it's kind of like a repeat of that.
That exact thing. Literally that exact thing happened.
Such a good parallel. I love that. I didn't even think about that until you just
so
said it. Yeah.
instead of what you were building, I really like that parallel. Take what I just said. I feel like you could, because I have like a rough idea, but like I feel like you could take it and make it better. So what do you think happens?
So based off of what you just said, I think Sasuke would really start like pushing some of the hatred that he has towards the village onto Naruto, because he hates the Nine Tails. Like Sasuke despises the Nine Tails, especially like because it's ruined his life. Like even if he had been swapped and there was no Nine Tails, he wouldn't have been treated as horribly by the village.
Bro, Sasuke would hate Hiruzen. He would not hate Naruto in the sense, but just like be jealous of him.
He will not think of him as a fellow victim of circumstance. Like he's gonna blame Naruto, even though he was just a baby too. He's gonna be like, "This is the guy who took my life," because they were trying to protect him.
Bro, and in that moment, Sasuke would have everything click. He remembers like every time Itachi like looked at him and like almost looked like sad and happy because like he got to see his little brother. And he would also remember the moments where like he would see like a nice lady, which was, what was her name? Mikoto, like she would be nice to him, and like one time she would even bring him food or like stuff like that, you know what I mean?
I could see her paying his tab at Ichiraku Ramen, you know? Like,
yes, bro, that's perfect.
Everyone in the village has gone there at some point, which is crazy,
bro.
to me,
he would also get more meals free because she would bring by food, money, and be like, hey, anytime that kid comes by,
I like that a lot.
Bro, that's perfect.
I could see them like trying to take care of him like secretly. I like it.
Yeah. And like Sasuke maybe getting a bit more money because they give it to Hiruzen. So, you know, like Sasuke would, you know, like
you don't think he'd pocket it for more smokes?
For more smokes is crazy. Oh, he low-key would. Bro's a freaking fiend. He would, bro. He would have wasted on like those like women of the village, bro. That's crazy.
He'd be like, I'll make sure this gets to him. And he's like just touching his pocket. Oh yeah. Oh,
he just like has a creepy smile. He just knows he's gonna hit like the Naruto World pubs.
He's about to hit the gambling at like the Leaf Village Casino tonight.
Yeah.
Sasuke's parental money.
Dude, literally.
Oh, all right.
Bro. Sasuke would like, bro, that's crazy. All right, keep going.
Honestly,
what does he learn?
When Hiruzen dies, he's gonna be like, good riddance.
Like, bro, straight up.
Honestly.
Straight up. Sasuke's gonna hate Hiruzen, and Naruto's like gonna be indifferent. Like he doesn't know the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Sasuke's gonna... See, here's another thing though. I think Sasuke's going to learn the Rasengan, because he's going to tell Kakashi that he doesn't want to learn. So Kakashi's going to be like, well, I could teach you the Chidori. And he's going to be like, so he'd show off the Chidori first. Sasuke would be like, oh, that's sick. I want to do that. And then immediately when he says, yeah, but you have to use your Sharingan for it to actually be functional, I could see Sasuke just straight up being like, no, thank you. Like, I appreciate it. I don't want anyone knowing about this yet. Like once I'm stronger, I don't want to be targeted because of this, because as soon as I'm found out to be this, that Snake Eye's gonna come after me. I heard about what happened to Naruto. I'm gonna let him be the scapegoat instead of me.
That's like his excuse. He just doesn't want Naruto to know the truth, because like Sasuke sort of like resents Naruto, and he just wants to keep it hidden until the perfect moment,
so he can like use it against him. I think so
something along those lines. I think that we're building towards that quite well. But what happens after the preliminary, the Chunin, the training 1 month stuff? Like now we have to just rush into the battles because we wasted like 20 minutes, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. I'm too good at yapping. First fights go easy. Fights go easy. Okay. Sasuke versus Neji. Oh, it's gonna be good. Damn it.
Wait.
Okay.
No. Wait. What's up? Wait.
Yes. They switched.
No. Because then that means that Naruto wouldn't fight Kiba. Then would he?
Naruto's good. No, nah.
Let's just switch the other fight. Let's just keep Kiba the same, but switch the order of the other stuff. Yeah.
Let's just switch it because it's way cooler, and also literally everyone wanted a Sasuke versus Neji fight. Like there was build up to it. Everyone wanted to see this, so it would be.
Oh, dude, I'm kind of jealous, bro. But get down,
dude. I'm kind of. Oh, I have such a good idea. Okay, all right, here we go. Here, let me cook. He's not gonna tell Naruto about this. So Naruto is actually gonna be the one late this time because his match is later. So him and Jiraiya are gonna show up late. Sasuke would arrive early with Kakashi, and his fight with Neji would be hype. as soon as it begins, we have everyone like speculating about how Neji's gonna whip this kid's ass. Like he's nothing. Like this is just some random, like this Sasuke Uzumaki kid. He's nothing. Everyone's gonna be talking like crap, like all the people in the stands. Even Sakura, he'd be like, "Yeah, there's no way." Ten's gonna be glazing up Neji, like, "Man, this kid is pretty strong, but he's nothing compared to Neji." Immediately as the fight starts, I could see Neji trying to go for the chakra points. Sasuke would play it safe and back it up, and as Neji's putting pressure on him with the taijutsu, I could see him like closing his eyes and opening them and revealing the Sharingan, which would catch Neji off guard. So he would show Neji the Sharingan. Neji would kind of take a step back and be like, "You have the Sharingan?" And that's when he would say, that's when Sasuke would open his palm and reveal the Rasengan, because he doesn't need the clone to do it like Naruto does. He has better chakra control, and he probably could learn it better in a month than Naruto did during that week with Jiraiya in the original. So Neji would like hold up his hand saying, "What is that jutsu? How do you have a dojutsu?" And Sasuke would be like, "Go to hell," and just run forward with his Sharingan and throw a Rasengan. Neji would try and block it. He'd like use rotation or something. But the Rasengan versus like that weak ass like Beyblade, nah. Rasengan is gonna overpower his 360 directional degree palm strike BS. And Neji's gonna get sent flying. He's not gonna die, like it's not gonna go through him like the water tank or anything, but because of the rotation. But he's gonna get sent sprawling into the dust from the Rasengan.
Bro's cooked, because even in the original, bro, this dude had like the weakest durability in the series, bro. Like he got one-shotted by an uppercut.
Punch. He is
and then he got killed by a piece of wood, bro. Yeah. I would never. And I'm not even a shinobi.
Yeah, he's the least durable. He probably would have died to the kunai and paper bombs we were talking about earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, he would have died to Ino's weak little
mind transfer jutsu.
Ino's weak little yup.
Anyway, here's the cool thing. Because Sasuke used the Rasengan, and the Rasengan is Minato's signature move, this would solidify the belief that he is the belief that he's swapped. So this is actually a big deal. I think Kakashi would have either neglected or would have told Sasuke not to use it during the match because it's such a recognizable technique. It is literally the fourth Hokage's signature jutsu.
Wait, but who would realize that he's his son? Because at this point, nobody knows.
Nobody would know. They'd be like, how does he have that jutsu? Like, that's the fourth Hokage.
I feel like jutsu. It would be more of a like for the viewers thing where it's like, whoa, like this dude just took his like Naruto took Sasuke's life, so now Sasuke is gonna take like his life.
He's gonna take like his inheritance essentially.
Basically.
So Neji is out, and Hinata would be blushing. I think Sasuke would be half happy for Hinata and half happy to like kind of just shove it in Neji's face for being all about fate and destiny is unchangeable, and Sasuke having had his fate altered, like literally changed at birth from what he was meant to be. So I could see them like having a conversation about that, where he's telling like he'd be calling Sasuke a nobody, and Sasuke would say, "You don't even know who I really am," like something like that.
I like it, bro. I need to mention this. Yeah. What would you think about us sort of like focusing on Sasuke, like wanting to take over the things that belong to Naruto? Like Naruto took his life. Now it's time for Sasuke to take all the things that belong to Naruto, like Minato's jutsus and stuff like that. Like, bro, what if he learned, like he asked Kakashi about what Minato was like and like wanted to learn things about him to like sort of spite Naruto? What do you think? Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. I like it. I think it's good. I think we're okay. I'm gonna pause.
Did you actually pause the story? Like we don't have to. We can just keep it running.
I have it recording. It's 7:30. I just got messaged. Is there a good breaking point coming up? You think? Because I'm also, my voice is getting tired too. Like my throat's
okay. Dying. No. Here's what we can do. I know that we like did like go like too crazy. I feel like what we could do is basically just stop at the. Do you want to do the Gaara fight like after Hiruzen's death? Like we stop right there. We could like blitz through this next section.
Yeah. Do you want to take it? Because I'm really bad at going fast. Like I'm literally dragging this out just because that's how I narrate, and I feel like I'm doing a good job narrating, but it's still like I feel like I'm going really slow. So.
I feel like it's going slow, but perfectly slow, where it doesn't feel slow because like the story's actually good. I feel like I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. What were we talking about last? Sorry.
We were just talking about like how he's taking Minato and like Naruto's like everything that Naruto would have had, and he's like taking it for himself and like embodying that scapegoat.
Perfect. Editor, I need you to cut this specific section of the video and like cut to me like asking Weeb, like, hey, like, what do you think about it? And then Weeb, I just want you to be like, yeah, I think that it would be really interesting. And then I'm just gonna talk about that for like a minute and just blitz through the rest of it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I think Sasuke would definitely take a lot from Minato and Naruto's life as well. Like kind of to get back, like almost fulfilling his revenge status that he followed during the original series. So I could see him trying to take over the things that Naruto should have had in his life. Like for one, he would have taken the Rasengan, which is the fourth Hokage's jutsu that Kakashi would have taught him. Basically like him guilt tripping Kakashi into doing it, saying that he was raised as him, like he was raised as the that's a good question though. Does he know that Minato is the fourth Hokage? That's not I feel
like that's something that he wouldn't know because he like wait, would he? Because like seeing Naruto, he can sort of make that connection because Sasuke's not dumb, you know what I mean? Like I feel like at this point Kakashi would sort of explain it to him, and Sasuke after hearing that would be like, okay, well now I'm gonna like take his. He would ask about Minato and be like super enamored by him, but having the curse of hatred inside of him, Sasuke would have ulterior motives because Sasuke was hiding the fact that he wants to destroy the village, but this, bro, now this dude wants to demolish it into the ground and be the one that personally signs Hiruzen's death certificate. Like bro wants to destroy everything about this village. He's jealous with Naruto and he wants to beat him too, so that's sort of going to be one of the elements. But covering that, now we're going to sort of just jump into the battle between Naruto and Gaara. And Naruto not having the Chidori is not exactly going to be able to like do what Sasuke did in the original. Yeah, so that's going to be kind of like, how in the world is he going to do it? Because Jiraiya's not going to teach him the Rasengan or the Chidori. He didn't have it
originally. He didn't have it against Gaara originally either. So I think what's going to happen is
but like I think about it like this, bro, like Gaara never uses the perfect ultimate defense in their like fight when they actually do have it. So I'm thinking once it gets to that point, Naruto just like gets like angry and like maybe he uses the power of the Nine Tails. What do you think? Like, am I bugging or what?
Nah, I think he's gonna use the Nine Tails. He had to do it originally.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, like he used it against Neji, he's gonna use it against Gaara. He punches a hole straight through that thing and punches Gaara out of the sand, which causes Gaara to be like, what the? And then we sort of get like a moment where they like look at each other. Naruto like body flickers and pierces Gaara, which like shocks him. With his
short sword, do you think it would cut through the sand?
He would cut through the sand. No. Like I feel like what would happen is he punches Gaara through like the perfect defense like dome, and like Gaara like gets shot out of it, followed by a body flicker stab, which would stab right through Gaara's like defensive sand that automatically like moves, but he like stabs him anyways.
This would be the hypest battle too, because everyone would be expecting this to be the Uchiha versus the Kazekage's son. So wow.
Yeah, and the thing is now everyone's seeing, like everyone is seeing, including Orochimaru, who, you know, obviously doesn't know the truth, but Hiruzen's the one that knows, and he's kind of like worried. He's like, if they catch wind of this, like
this could ruin everything.
This could ruin everything. So Hiruzen would stop the match, and Gaara would be like, I feel like he would, bro. And then here's what I'm building to. No, exactly. Gaara would trip up after hearing like stop the match. He's like, we won't stop. And he basically like tries to like fight Naruto, leading to the both of them leaving the arena, which happens originally, followed by the attack of the Nine Tails commencing Orochimaru versus Hiruzen.
Yes,
yeah, Shukaku,
the
sorry.
Crush, yes.
Exactly. And then that all goes the same. The stuff in the village goes the same. Sasuke this time is actually going to be going towards Naruto just to see what happens. Like wanting to like find out like what happened. No, not even like that. I feel like Kakashi would order him. He's like, hey, go help Naruto. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then here we get the battle.
With the Rasengan. The Rasengan would do damage against Shukaku as well.
You remember how in the original like Gaara was pretty much getting or Sasuke was getting pieced up by Gaara? I feel like after this much time would pass, Naruto's like Nine Tails stuff would fade, and like at first he'd be doing good.
Yeah.
but then he
probably
would start
run Gaara
losing.
down, but he'd start. Yeah, I agree. Do you think he'd
And
still
then-
have used the summoning jutsu? And
I
used
feel like
his
he
chakra?
would, but right, like he would basically try to like hit Gaara with like his last like embers of like the chakra. But as that would be happening, like he would basically like run out of it, and he's about to like die. So Sasuke comes flying in, hitting Gaara with the Rasengan, which knocks him out, leading to the Shukaku, followed by the Gamabunta stuff that goes down, and then ultimately the Tak no Jutsu that we get in the original, which would be
Sasuke
a lot.
Would use Tak no Jutsu, or would it be Naruto?
I don't think Sasuke ever is gonna get that, regardless of
I don't
switch
think
places.
So. I'm like, I don't know.
Ever.
It's not really his thing. Like, he's just
It's
not.
not.
Really he's not friendly like that. He's kind of.
I feel like Naruto would do it, but it would be like a more jaded version, I guess you could say, of what the actual Tak no Jutsu is. And he would word it differently, but ultimately it does the same thing that happens to Gaara. But ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to be taking a break because we have been talking for a fat 2 hours and I got to go to the gym. So we're going to be coming back in like 2 seconds for you guys, but a couple of hours for us. So we'll be right back. Yep, break time. Commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys remember how I told you guys that we were going to be back in a second? Yeah, we decided to just like start like jamming, and I didn't tell Weeb this was going to be part of the video, but it's going to be part of the video.
I think that kind of popped off, so it's fine.
We kind of went crazy. I'm not going to lie.
We should switch from what ifs. We should go straight into music.
Straight into
Look,
a
the cops
channel.
are back too. Yeah.
They literally know that we just could. There's a fire in your building. There's a fire in your building.
Honestly, that'd be pretty. That'd be great. I'm sure we'd love that again because I just.
Again, bro had a fire drill like 10
I did.
minutes before
We just tried to record, and then as soon as we were about to start, fire drill. Yeah.
Something along those lines. But ladies and gentlemen, we had previously finished the Gaara. Why am I explaining this, bro? Like it's literally been like 10 seconds for them. I think they know what's up. Okay, so we now just pretty much have to talk about the ramifications of Hiruzen's death and the attack of the village stuff.
Oh, thank God.
So in my opinion, I think that neither of them care. What do you think, Weeb?
Sasuke's cheering.
Care at all?
Oh, Sasuke's thrilled. He's happy. I could see him being
bro, he's gonna pull up to his
No.
Sasuke would pull up to the third Hokage's funeral and pee on his grave.
In front of the entire crowd.
Yeah, just in front of everybody. He just walks away. Yeah. The Anbu try to kill him.
That's a
he
little
just
too
looks
much.
at them. No, obviously that's not gonna happen. But like, no one cares. Like, keep in mind, guys, in this timeline,
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
This
is actually a funny story. In the original, my first ever watch of Naruto, I was watching on Toonami as a kid, and for some reason, Cartoon Network skipped. Like they just straight up skipped that episode. So I didn't even know the third Hokage died. It just went from him like fighting Orochimaru with his arms and the Reaper Death Seal to straight into like Jiraiya Tsunade retrieval. It was funny.
You know that one member on the like Shinobi Council, the like really old one that kind of looks like Hiruzen?
How was he still around?
I thought that was Hiruzen. I thought that was Hiruzen.
Did you also think he was still alive?
He just got like super old. Yeah. I did. Because I watched it on like not on the TV, but like I skipped like the episode because I thought it was filler. So I just had no idea what was going on. Yeah, it was kind of bad.
Yeah,
but
Anyway, we should get into it.
Yeah, we just wasted like 3 minutes.
Yeah, let's go. I'll
okay,
get
my bad, guys. My bad.
So Sasuke's gonna be happy for one that the guy who switched them is gone. After he heard from Kakashi, everything, he is happy that his life has been sort of redeemed. And by that, he means the guy who did it is gone. Of course, he didn't kill him himself, so it's not like he got his Itachi-style revenge or anything. But now that the Hokage's out of the way, Sasuke can seriously start thinking about getting revenge on the village. But enough of that. With the third Hokage gone, it's time for Jiraiya to try and begin to look for the next Hokage. Because again, he would be offered the position of the fifth Hokage. And he would not want it. He wants to go out and party, he wants to go gamble, he wants to maintain his information network so he can continue writing his dirty books. So he's going to invite Naruto to come with him to find the next Hokage. Just like what happened in the original, he's going to this is only going to happen after Itachi and Kisame come to the village, which is where we get Kakashi versus Guy. Wait a minute. Kakashi and Guy versus Itachi. And Kakashi's getting taken out.
Dude, you remember that one scene where like Itachi, like he's like looking at Sasuke inside of the Ichiraku ramen?
Yeah.
We're still gonna get that. That'd be kind of cool.
I think that, yeah. It's gonna have even more like context as well this time. Like we kind of knew who it was. This time it's gonna have more character build up because we'll have known that Itachi would have just been revealed in the last arc as Sasuke's actual older brother. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. I agree.
Yeah, no, but this is where things actually start to get interesting, because it's like no one cares about their journey or even as much about the Tsunade section. What's mainly important is the hotel section when Itachi and Kisame pull up on Naruto, because now Naruto still isn't. Wait, is he aware? Because I kind of forgot what happened in the last part. Like, it's been a day. Did we make Naruto be aware of his non Sharingan heritage?
No,
he still doesn't know, right?
No, so he doesn't know.
Oh,
he never saw
snap.
Sasuke using the Sharingan, and Sasuke's not telling him out of spite. Like, he still feels like it's his fault. He's blaming Naruto for it. So essentially, what's going to happen here is he's gonna see Itachi, and he's going to think it's his brother, and he's gonna be like, Itachi, like, why are you here? Because, you know, now that Hiruzen's gone, Itachi doesn't really care about the Nine Tails anymore. Aside from, you know, the Akatsuki, the third Hokage is not going to be there to stop him. So I think Itachi might try and actually kill Naruto here. I don't know. I don't
think he would actually try to kill Naruto, because I feel like Itachi still has that, like,
loyalty to the village.
Would he? I mean, like,
we talked about it. Like, the only reason he didn't do it before.
He is loyal to the village. You're right.
Yeah.
He is loyal to the village.
So,
I mean, he inherited Shisui's will, so, like, I could see it.
We're gonna say that he's
in the
he's
original,
a little
though.
more brutal.
Hear me out though. In the original, we do know one thing. Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like what would definitely happen is, like, Naruto seeing his older brother would, like, be scared and, like, confused all at the same time. Like, scared.
From the
moment he
Infinite
opens the door.
Tsukuyomi trauma.
Yeah. Bro, wait, would he? Yeah, no, he would definitely have gotten into that. I could see, like, a scene. You know how in the original, like, Naruto opens the door and he just, like, looks at them scared? I feel like this time Naruto would see his brother and, like, start stepping back,
like, fall back on the
butt.
ground.
Yeah,
just start sweating. He'd be like, Itachi. I don't know.
We get, like, a flashback scene, and then, like, his brother's just, like, looking at him and being like, "Get up, Naruto, you're coming with us." And he's like, "Where are you taking me?" Like, something along those lines. I feel like Kisame doesn't really do anything here. What do you think? Do you think he does something?
Kisame never did anything in the original either. He just kind of was Itachi's hype man. He was just like, I don't know if I could take him, but you could, Itachi, with Jiraiya. Yeah. So
no, I do like that.
Yeah, I don't think Kisame is gonna do anything. When the most interesting part is after Jiraiya arrives and interrupts Itachi about to kidnap Naruto.
No, not here. That would. Oh wait, no. I mean, you're talking about the original, right? You're talking about the original.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Originally, Jiraiya would show up, and then Sasuke arrives. The question is, do you think Sasuke, after hearing about what happened to Kakashi, would have run to catch up with Naruto and Jiraiya to meet Itachi? Because in the original, he did it. Yeah,
easily. But this time it'd be with, like, different intentions. Like, he'd be like, he wants to know about the Uchiha clan, and he wants to, like, meet his brother. So what I think would probably happen is, like, Itachi can't look at his brother and be like, "I love you, I've missed you." Like, what he wants to do, like, he has to be cold, bro. And now, like, his whole view of, like, Naruto's brother's gonna, like, be switched, or, like, his brother technically, because it's like he arrives, Naruto's on the floor just, like, freaking out, like, his brain is going a million miles per hour.
A million hours per mile.
His Sasuke comes in, and he just comes in screaming. He's like, "Hey!" And then, like, Itachi turns, and he's like, Itachi seeing him,
we get, like, an Itachi and Sasuke stare down.
Yeah. Then from here, like, Sasuke would ask him, he's like, "I want to know more about the Uchiha clan. Why did you kill them?"
Itachi's not gonna reveal anything with Kisame there, though, because he doesn't really trust Kisame. Even though we do learn that Kisame, like, kind of comes to appreciate Itachi, and he kind of knew the entire time, which I thought was crazy, by the way, if you think about it. Like, Kisame was kind of the ride or die. Like, yeah, he's kind of a good bro. But anyway, I think Itachi would just ignore Sasuke and be like, you're of no relevance to me. This is a matter between us brothers. Like, I could see him, like, shunning him.
He would beat this man, bro. You know how in the original, like, yeah, exactly what you're saying happens. Like, he ignores him, and then Sasuke's like, "Don't ignore me!" And then, like, Itachi puts him under a genjutsu, like the Tsukuyomi, but like, he just destroys him in there. And so, like, Sasuke's gonna be destroyed mentally, and then we just have Naruto there on the floor scared.
Oh, do you think Itachi would do it to, like, awaken his Sharingan? Because that's why he did it in the original. So
no, because Sasuke already had his Sharingan awakened.
No, I know he has it, but Itachi doesn't know he has the Sharingan. So are you saying when he arrives, he would activate his Sharingan in front of Naruto and Itachi?
Oh,
that would set up all of that stress for the hospital fight scene too.
That would set all that up.
So when he runs in, Sasuke would like when he says, "Hey, don't ignore me!" His like 2 Tomoe Sharingan would activate, and I could see Naruto, who's still freaking out, being like, "The Sharingan! Like, why does Sasuke have it?" You know?
Bro, you just cooked. Keep going, bro. I can't even say nothing anymore.
Oh, you're good.
What happens after that? No, what happens after that?
So I'm gonna go with what you were just saying, with Itachi not revealing anything to Kisame because he doesn't trust him, and also kind of beating on Sasuke. So he's gonna see he has the Sharingan, and Itachi's gonna just smirk a little, like he's gonna look away from Naruto, and Naruto's gonna get pissed off again. He's gonna smile over at Sasuke. It's not gonna be like a nice smile or anything. It's gonna be him like, huh. So you have it, like one of those like a typical anime villain smile. But Naruto's gonna take it the wrong way. He's gonna be like, You're not even looking at me again. Like, why are you always watching him? So Naruto's gonna get ticked off and start standing up. His feet's gonna be shaking. He's gonna like hold his hand out and try and like throw a punch. And this is when Itachi would just like grab his fist and just drag him on the wall, like by the throat. So we get the Sasuke throat scene with Itachi on Naruto here. And at that point, Sasuke would be like, like just watching him do this. And then Naruto would be like, why? And Sasuke would be like, hey! And at this point, Sasuke would like, I think, pull out the Rasengan because he has.
Do you think that Itachi would like grab him by the neck and say, "You're not my brother"?
Nah, I don't think he'd do that. Because
Yo, Loki, stop. Pause right here. Pause right here. We're gonna have someone's knocking at the door.
I got you. Now you're good.
Pause the video.
Yeah, we're 11:26 roughly.
You're still recording, right?
Yeah, I'm still on.
All right, cool. Yeah, my editor's gonna hate me for this. Okay, so you were building the picture here. Before we actually start getting back into it, here's what I'm thinking happens. Like,
yeah, what's going on?
What I really like what I was saying, like with the Itachi being like, "You're not like, don't you get it, Naruto?
Oh,
you're not my."
You think
brother.
He's gonna like push it?
Yeah, like tell him like.
I think
right
the way
there.
he'd say it would be like, I could see him doing it a little differently because it's Itachi. What? I could see the way he says it being like, of course you wouldn't understand. Like you're still just the same idiot you always were. I never was your brother. And he's like,
I
what?
like that.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit him with that, and Sasuke is gonna be watching, being like, damn it, just because he's gonna be so I think Sasuke's gonna be mad he's getting ignored for one thing, because he's already trying to get Itachi's attention. So he's gonna run down the hall with the Rasengan.
If Itachi Infinite Tsukiyomi's Naruto, would Kurama be able to break him out of that? Or like,
that's only for perfect Jinchuriki,
bro,
typically.
No, yeah, if he gets hit with that, he might be knocked out, dude. Like he won't be able to search for Tsunade. Bro, what if he does get
by the
knocked
time of the
out
hotel,
and
though, they
Sasuke,
already found Tsunade.
No, because no,
Right?
they didn't find Tsunade at that point.
No, they were just
that was
traveling,
before.
right?
And then right after they find Tsunade, bro, what if we literally flip it? So now Naruto has to go back to the village to be healed, and Sasuke goes with Jiraiya.
I kind of like it.
That's kind of sick. I like that. All right.
That kind of fills our story.
All right, editor.
I like it.
We're gonna start it back up right here, and I'm just gonna like tell the viewers like what happened.
Yeah.
Just because why not? You know what I mean?
All right.
Yo, my bad, guys. We had to like cut for a second. My family got home and they started being super quiet, but we're back. Anyways, we keep going with what you were saying.
Yeah, so we were talking about like how Itachi is going to be treating Naruto and Sasuke in this situation. So in the original, Sasuke was the one getting neck like choked out on the wall. This time it's gonna be Naruto. So Naruto's gonna be getting choked out, and Sasuke is gonna be the one who's trying to like get Itachi's attention. So as Sasuke would like pull his hand out and start making the Rasengan, this would be when Jiraiya would arrive back at the hotel. So we don't get like him actually using it, but I could see him like, we can hear the Rasengan sound effect and like see the chakra molding, and then Jiraiya's gonna show up and say, "Why don't you put him down?" With him like grabbing Itachi's arm from behind. So that's gonna be
no. But you didn't cover what happened while like Itachi was like grabbing him by the neck. Like what happens there? Like in that split second.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I think he's instead of him saying you don't have enough hatred like he did to Sasuke in the original, he's gonna look at Naruto and he's gonna be like, "Don't you get it, you idiot? I was never your brother." And so Naruto's gonna be kind of like teared up, and then he's gonna get Tsukuyomi'd. So he's gonna get put into like the into the regular Tsukuyomi from the Mangekyo, and he's just gonna get tortured for 24 hours, Kakashi style, by Itachi. And Kurama's not gonna break him out of it because I do think Kurama could take over his body during this like the Genjutsu, but I don't think he's going to take Naruto take him out of it since he's not a perfect Jinchuriki right now.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie, we like that little section like sounded a little confusing. It was only a minute. Are you cool with like just doing it again? It was just a minute because it just sounded like so weird, like confusing.
No, that's good. Yeah. Well,
Cool.
I didn't even know where you're cutting it from because I thought we were cutting it after you said, like after we did it with Itachi the first time. So.
No. It's because we didn't include that thing that we had said. So like I wanted to change to that one instead.
I think okay. All
right, cool.
Where are we at though? Like I don't actually know anymore. I'm
I
kind of
think
lost.
that we were like, I could just cut it to like I could just have the editor cut it and like make it make sense. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Anyways, our guys, we're back. I'm not gonna lie, my family came and like they ended up interrupting the whole video, but we were talking about what would happen with Naruto, right? Like we had built it up where Sasuke arrives, he has his Sharingan out, like being like, "Don't ignore me,"
yeah.
And then Naruto's like still on the ground. He's like quaking, like he's like kind of like shaking because he's not like Sasuke.
Yeah,
he's not like Sasuke. Like I just don't see him being like, "I'll kill you," but more like scared. That's who Naruto is, like right now. And in the position that he's in right now, like he's just, there's no way he's gonna be like Sasuke. They're just different. He doesn't have like that hatred curse thing. Instead, he's like
curse of hatred.
He's straight up fearful. Yeah, he's fearful. So Sasuke right here would easily rush towards like Itachi, but I could see Kisame being like get out of the way. And then like as this is happening, like Itachi straight up grabs Naruto and would just be like, sorry. Itachi would like look at Sasuke, like kind of smiling at him, you know?
Yeah.
Like being like just looking at him and being like, "So you awakened it." And Naruto's like looking at him. He's like, he would, you know how like a Sasuke goes like, "Nanamo," or something like that, like over and over and over. Like, bro, Naruto would low-key have something like that where he's like, why do you always look at him and not me? Like he finally just vocalizes it. And Sasuke hearing that would be like, what? And then Itachi like smirks and just grabs Naruto by the throat and just goes, "Don't you get it, you idiot? You're not my brother. You never have been." And he just places him under the Tsukuyomi, just destroying this dude. Like, not only is he getting tortured, but over and over again in his mind, he's thinking, "You're not my brother. You're not my brother. You're not my brother." And everything is starting to click. Sasuke has the Sharingan. He's looking at him. Like, why does Itachi treat me cold?
The flashback
Everything is
of the
clicking,
swing.
bro.
We get the flashback with the swing of him like holding Naruto's hand and like it tightening when he sees Sasuke.
Call back to the first opening moment.
Yeah,
bro, that's freaking fresh. And right as that happens, like Naruto would just like kind of like fall to the ground, like melting basically. And then you would see Jiraiya arrive like in front of Sasuke separating Kisame. Right there. Everything just goes to the original. Exactly. And so I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the original, Sasuke is the one that gets Tsukuyomi'd and he's not able to get back up.
Yeah, he gets taken down until Tsunade decides to come back and fix him.
Which basically means that Naruto's not even going to be able to go on the trip with Jiraiya anymore.
So I think doesn't Guy show up and take him back?
Yeah, Guy does show up. So what do you think happens here? Like, does Sasuke straight up go with him or does Jiraiya go alone?
I think Jiraiya is gonna. So after he sees, for one, he's gonna see Sasuke with the Sharingan, and I think Jiraiya is going to be a bit interested in what the situation was. But it's something else we talked about a little bit was the fact that Sasuke has the Rasengan. I don't know if Jiraiya would have been watching, but yeah, Jiraiya wasn't there for Sasuke's fight against Neji, so I think he would have been impressed seeing Sasuke,
shocked.
seeing this kid knows the Rasengan. So I think he would invite him with, like, curious about his potential.
Bro, he would easily say something like, "Hey kid, where'd you learn that?" And he'd be
Yeah.
like, "Kakashi taught me."
Kakashi
That'd be
Hatake.
sick.
That would be pretty
Yeah,
cool. So I
that'd
could
be
see
pretty
Jiraiya
cool.
like kind of instructing him on how, like perfecting his Rasengan. So my thought is, either here's the thing, do we give Naruto the Chidori during this time? Like, do we write it so Kakashi and him are both like alive and conscious, so that during the same point where Sasuke
Honestly,
has
bro,
that week?
I think that for this specific video, Naruto has to get the Yami Yanshin, bro. Like, to be honest. I'm just kidding.
What'd you just
No,
say?
I'm just kidding. No, what?
Sorry,
What do you mean?
what was that? Did you
I'm
s-
sorry. Like,
There's-
only that one
there's
Weeb
no-
fans would get that
There's
reference.
no way you just hit me with the Yami Yanshin. Like
The Yami Yanshin. Dude,
Honestly,
you guys
it's
wouldn't
such a
even
good
know,
name.
but like, that's such a cool name, dude.
it is. It's
But
pretty
hey,
huge. Okay?
hey, okay.
I didn't know.
Bro, that
Anyway.
scene where the Nine Tails got like was dead. That scene was sick, bro.
It was
I'm
so
sorry, I had
sad.
to geek out.
No, we're good. We don't gotta talk about it. But you know,
Yeah, no,
Anti-Chakra
we don't.
Naruto was pretty peak.
Anti-Chakra, bro, go check that out. Like, that has to be one of my favorite videos ever. Like, you
My
guys
sad- yeah.
are missing out if you guys do not watch that video. Like, I'm the what if YouTuber.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. Like, go watch it right now.
If you like Berserk, you'll like Anti-Chakra Naruto. But enough of the
love
ads.
it.
Want to break from the ads? Anyway, yeah, it is good. But I do want to talk about our like Naruto's strength versus Sasuke right now, because Sasuke is getting his training arc with Jiraiya, and Naruto didn't. All he has is the Toad summoning right now.
And
He
the
doesn't
body
ha-
flicker. And,
and
he also has like good taijutsu. Bro,
Yeah,
Naruto's weaker than Sasuke right now, like low key.
He kind of is. He doesn't have like a good A rank jutsu. Like his only real advantage is that if they're going hand to hand, he still wins. But Sasuke has the Sharingan to make up for it. So unless he has 9 tails, it doesn't even matter, because Sasuke can still react. Like his
Low-key,
reaction time's
like,
faster.
Naruto can't learn the Chidori, so even if he wanted to learn it, we can't give him that.
Well,
We
he
would
can.
Sort of have to.
He can. Kakashi,
could, but he would have,
Kakashi
like, the
used it
tunnel
beforehand,
vision.
but he'd have tunnel vision, so he'd just have a flaw, which is kind of, you know, I think it'd be. I think it'd be
I feel like
interesting.
it would make more sense for him to also have it, but like learn it later than Sasuke. But first, like, we low-key have to cover what happens when they do find Tsunade, because like
All right.
in the original,
So
Naruto
Sasuke's
like
coming
freaks
with.
out. Yeah, Sasuke's coming with easily. In the original, like Naruto freaks out because
Yeah, when she makes fun of the Hokage. I think
Yeah.
Sasuke would kind of agree with her. I'm not gonna lie. He seems, his mindset is that the village should burn. Like, really, he doesn't think it's worth it. So I could see when Tsunade says that, he'd be like, maybe you're the perfect fit for Hokage. Like, he'd respect why she hates it. Like, maybe someone who doesn't want the job would be the best fit for it. I could see it being something like that, where he's like, like, honestly, you do a better job than that old man. Like, you know what I mean?
Easily.
I don't know.
Something along those lines. But then, like, how do they end up convincing her? I feel like eventually Sasuke would say something like to disrespect her, which sets her off. And since she's drunk, we sort of just have to go with the assumption that she eventually ends up like being like, if you can hit me,
Then I'll come back. Yeah.
exactly. And then like Sasuke would try, but I could see him failing without the Sharingan.
Well, he has the
Eventually,
Sharingan.
He activates it. No.
Oh,
What I'm
before
saying
that,
is
yeah. He doesn't use it at first. I got you.
Exactly.
Like, he thinks it'll
And
be
then,
easy.
like,
Yeah.
And then he eventually is just like, dang it, I can't believe I have to use this against this old hag. And he formulates the Rasengan. And then he rushes at her, and she's just like, did you teach him that jutsu? And Jiraiya just looks at her and goes, I didn't. It was Kakashi. And she's like,
Yeah.
who is this kid? And he's like, that's the last survivor. And then we get like this scene where like Sasuke is like knocked out, because I could see her like hitting Sasuke on the head, like
No, she'd
knocking
still
him
win.
out.
She's still. There's no way Sasuke at this point is strong enough to match Tsunade. But I think he'd catch her off guard. Like, she would probably like, he'd be above her or something with the Rasengan, and she'd like stomp her foot into the ground, like raising the ground up and just like getting him in the stomach, and he just gets knocked unconscious.
That's actually way cooler than just hitting him, bonking him on the head. So yeah, I like that one way better.
Yeah,
but
like, she has to
then-
actually use some of her strength because she's caught off guard from the Rasengan.
Dude, you know what would be interesting that I just thought about? Like, Sasuke would do so much better against Kabuto. Like,
Oh
in the
my
original,
God.
Naruto
He
only
needs-
beat him
Yeah, because
he
he
had
his
him
grip.
as his hands. Exactly.
Dude, Sasuke's gonna
like,
thrash Kabuto.
He's gonna humiliate this man,
But
bro.
also, Orochimaru and Kabuto will know he has the Sharingan.
Oh.
So
Orochimaru would be so confused. Confused.
I think he would. I think this would cause a lot of stuff for this, like the final arc. We're actually getting really into it. I'm just gonna say that Sasuke doesn't use the Sharingan because it's too much. Like,
bro, if he no, it's because if he does use the Sharingan, then the Sound Four are gonna come after him, like technically, or would he send it after Naruto and Sasuke? Like, I don't know.
No.
That just wouldn't be as cool, you know?
He didn't want the Nine Tails originally anyway. Like, he had no interest in the tail beast because he knew the Akatsuki were after them and he didn't want to become a target. That's literally why he wasn't interested.
Yeah, he wouldn't use the Sharingan because he remembers what Orochimaru did to Naruto because he thought he had the Sharingan.
Let's go with that. I think that makes more sense.
I feel like Sasuke would be thinking to himself as he's fighting Kabuto, like, I don't need the Sharingan for this clown. And he just he proceeds to straight up beat him with tactics, just like our boy Sasuke would if he was in this fight.
I think, you mean Naruto, but yeah, I think Sasuke is going to still beat Kabuto because he doesn't need the Shadow Clone Jutsu to form the Rasengan. So I think even without it, Sasuke is going to have enough natural talent as Indra's reincarnation just to beat Kabuto. If Naruto could do it with like an imperfect Rasengan that he just learned, Sasuke, who's had it now since Chunin exams, he's gonna win. He's gonna
clap this dude, bro. Like, there's no question about it. But
Sasuke's
what I will say is
like naturally better than Naruto's base speed was in the original.
Oh, dude, Sasuke's whole thing is like he's the fast one. Naruto's like more strong, but eventually they like even themselves out.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
Sasuke still ends up being like faster just because he has the Rinnegan. So it's just like it's just like they end up like equaling each other regardless. But what I will say, bro, is what happens when they return back to the village? Because after this, events just play out like you would expect.
Tsunade's gonna give Sasuke Hashirama's necklace.
Yeah, bro, that'd be kind of like a cool scene, but not like too insane. That'd be kind of funny though.
No, I could say that. I could see Sasuke being like, "Why am I protecting her?" Like when he stands up and fights Kabuto, and I could see Tsunade. Dude, Tsunade...
Sasuke wouldn't even protect her like in the way that Naruto did. He'd be like, "Get out of the way, weakling," or like something. Like he'd like insult her as he's protecting her.
He's very Bakugo corded from MHA. He'd be like, "If you can't fight, then you should leave," like something like that, you know?
Easily, yeah.
But I think Tsunade would kind of vibe with it. She's kind of rough
I feel like she'd be with it. She would like not take it as disrespect, just kind of like smiling, being like, "I can't believe this kid is helping me." Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool.
I think it would work out. Anyway, let's assume that everything goes according to plan, so Tsunade becomes the Hokage, because otherwise we're gonna have a whole other mess to deal with. And if you really want to argue with us in the comments about why Guy or Kakashi would become the Hokage instead, that's fine. We're gonna ignore it. But moving on, Tsunade is now being enacted as the 5th Hokage. Sasuke and Naruto have some beef. She heals Naruto and Kakashi.
Bro,
Naruto would wake up
on the rooftop would be crazy.
It's going to be intense, and Naruto is going to be the one pushing it. He's going to be the one who's like even more edgy than Sasuke. Like Sasuke's going to have land up.
Naruto's going to straight up wake up.
Jiraiya and Tsunade. No,
bro,
I think
hear me out.
Yeah.
No, bro. Because like Naruto's easily gonna wake up and just be like, "Where is he?" Like angry, bro. And he's gonna like, because there's no way Sasuke would be at his bedside like Naruto was.
I don't think he's gonna. I think what's gonna happen is his first thought isn't gonna be Sasuke, because he never really cared about Sasuke like that. His first thought's gonna be Itachi, and as soon as he gets up, he'll think Itachi, and then in his mind he'll see Sasuke with the Sharingan. He'll be like, "Wait, he really had it. That was it."
No, remember, because I had said that in the Tsukiyomi moment,
like he was
everything clicked. Yeah, so it, like what I'm saying makes more sense.
When he's getting up, like he's kind of disoriented. Like Sasuke had like a headache and he was like still messed up. So I think he's gonna be like discerning what's reality because of the infinite Tsukiyomi. So he's gonna. That's what I'm saying.
That makes sense. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. I like it then.
So like he knows. Makes sense. It's more of like, was that real? Like, was I not in a genjutsu? And he's gonna be like, it was real. Like, there's no way. And that's when he gets really angry. He's gonna be like, so Sakura's gonna be there because she's his simp in this timeline, and he's gonna get up and be like, "Where's Sasuke? Where is he? Like, I want to see Sasuke now."
Bro, he would straight up like put on his clothes so fast and just run out of the village, like chasing this man down. I feel like he would like make his way towards the Uchiha compound, and then he would straight up just like bro, like this, or no,
But
not even
wouldn't
the
they be
Uchiha
back in the
compound.
village though?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they went back to
Naruto
Tsunade.
pulls up. I was saying that he pulled up to the Uchiha compound to find Sasuke, but like he would go to his own house in the original, obviously, and then there he would find Sasuke. Like he would find Sasuke just there. And what's funny is like the house would be clean, so it's like that's kind of like a funny like jab at Naruto. But there, Naruto would be like, "How in the world did you have that Sharingan, you bastard?"
Yeah.
And then like Sasuke
really
just like
mad.
looks at him and finally smirks, just being like, "So you finally put two and two
It
together,
only took you
loser."
this long, huh? Yeah.
Then right here, Naruto
We get
grits
the
his teeth.
reveal from the land of
Yeah.
waves. So Sasuke's gonna
Yeah.
explain everything right now, and that's what's gonna like start the fight. Are they gonna fight in the apartment?
Bro, they're gonna fight in there for sure, bro.
That would be kind of cool, like an indoor fighting scene. We don't get a lot of those in Naruto.
We
so-
don't, dude. Like I feel like it would be taijutsu at first, all hands.
yeah.
And like it'd be even until Sasuke would say something like, "Didn't you realize I'm not even using my Sharingan?" He finally activates it, and then he starts like beating on this man Naruto.
Yeah. And
I
Naruto
feel
can't
like-
even really do anything at that point. Like he can
Yeah.
body flicker, but he doesn't have like an offensive jutsu or anything like the Rasengan yet. So
Nothing. I feel like Naruto would be like keeping up, but like now he's on the back foot more.
Yeah.
He's getting like more hits landed on him.
Yeah.
And then like this would pretty much
he's
just
like, when
lead
did he
to
catch up to
Naruto-
me?
Yeah, to Naruto getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
Yeah.
And then what do you think? Like what happens here? Like I'm kind of lost because it's like we could go one or two ways. Sasuke lands a Rasengan on him because he's like, "Don't you get it, Naruto? Like I'm the Uchiha," you know what I mean? Like or something like that. And he's just like, "I'm the real genius."
I'm the real deal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like you're just a fake.
Yeah,
like, he's
and then
like-
lands a Rasengan. I could see this
And
being what
Naruto
pushes
gets just
Naruto
knocked out.
to desire more power. So he gets like knocked unconscious, and Sasuke just like kicks him over the railing or something. And this is gonna
Bro,
like Kakashi's gonna.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because I still like hadn't known, like, are we gonna make Sasuke go search for power? But it would be perfect. Like swap. They have to swap.
So this is gonna be what pushes. This is gonna be what pushes Naruto to want to go to Orochimaru because Jiraiya is already more of a fan of Sasuke than Naruto at this point. Like the only interaction they had was that Gamabunta summoning. So
But that was a month, and they did like low key have a pretty decent, like, funny relationship at that
I mean,
point.
yeah,
it
but
wasn't
when he
that
finds
crazy.
out, like when he finds out that Jiraiya like trained Sasuke, I could see even Sasuke like
yeah.
mocking him. He could be like, "Guess he's like, I perfected my Rasengan with your teacher. He said I was the best student he ever had."
bro.
So, like, yeah, like him like rubbing it in when he's like beating him.
Like I feel like it'd be funny because I don't think Jiraiya would say something like that, but he would say that just to make
definitely
Naruto
would.
mad.
Oh yeah,
Easily. And then Naruto would like be like, "Shut up. Like your parents love me more than you."
Oh,
Something like that.
Nah.
And then like Sasuke grits his teeth, and then he lands the Rasengan, knocking Naruto out. As like Sasuke just leaves the room, and Naruto wakes up later. He walks home like beaten and battered, and
that's when we
there
get
the
the
sound 4 approaches.
Yes.
And when they give him this like option, Naruto isn't this type, but Naruto just had everything he ever knew flipped on his head. His parents weren't his parents. His brother
Everything's
hated
been
him.
stolen.
He didn't do like, bro. Everything is just going wrong. This dude is having like the worst day of his life. Like think the Joker.
Yes. This is
And so-
the one day.
The one bad day. And then this would lead him to being like, "I'll go with you." He gets the
I need to get
like,
stronger. I'm not
bro,
gonna.
Naruto wouldn't even be able to get the curse mark per se, like Sasuke would, because
I
it's just
think
like he rejects it. Like his body rejected it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna learn curse mark. I think he's gonna have the seal weakened by Orochimaru, if anything, on the Nine Tails. I think Orochimaru is gonna like help him with integrating the Nine Tails power, kind of like how the other Jinchuriki do, where they like take over the cloak forms, like against the tail beast's will. I think that might be what's going on. So I could see Orochimaru like help creating a more usable seal. But we're not getting there yet. That's gonna be shipping and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's not there. What is interesting though is Naruto's not gonna have something to like be all of a sudden powerful like Sasuke was, and nor is Sasuke. So this creates like a really interesting thing where it's like Sasuke is actually gonna be, bro. Sasuke would be sent to go search for. No. What I'm saying is like he doesn't have his curse mark.
He doesn't have the curse mark. Yeah, but he
So
does have the
either of them-
Rasengan.
So
that's
Sasuke's
the
like so much stronger, bro.
until
that's crazy.
until Nine Tails. So
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's gonna come out, bro. Like
Oh, it
Naruto
has to.
feeling so much rage, like, bro.
There's too much emotions going
Too
on. Like,
much.
It's the only other time it'd be comparable is when the original Uchiha massacre happened. So
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
have you seen that one? Like, what if Naruto was evil animation? Where
Yes,
like,
where he comes
like,
back and like
we could have
drops in
something
full
like
Nine
that
Tails.
happen. Yeah, something like that, but just the power, not the actual like storyline, because it's not the same, which is unfortunate. But
Yeah.
you know, that story was pretty cool. What I am thinking happens though is the
That was
attack, like
IBJ,
the
right?
battles,
Wasn't it?
like
Wasn't that IBJ?
IBJ anime? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was him for sure. What happens during the battle stays the same. Sasuke still is gonna be there. He's gonna be having his chakra drain, so I feel like they escaped the same way. Sasuke's gonna be the one mainly pursuing Naruto, just being like, "Are you
Would
kidding?"
he?
Like,
Would he
I don't
really
know,
want to
bro.
go
Like,
after him?
How would it? I feel like Sasuke would begrudgingly go after Naruto. You know
I
what
think
mean?
it's
And,
more
like,
if he's gonna be enlisted by Sakura and the rest of the shinobi. Like Naruto left the village. Like Shikamaru's gonna be like, Naruto left the village, and there's no one else around. We need you to come with. And Sasuke's gonna be like, let him go if he wants to leave. He's not wanted here anyway. And they're gonna be like, are you kidding? Like you're just gonna let your teammate, your friend, go like that? And Sasuke would laugh, be like, he's no friend of mine. So I think Sasuke's
that's
gonna.
perfect.
So I think
I like that
Sasuke's
line.
gonna come with, and if he goes with, it's if anything, it's just to show Naruto like how much better he is. He's gonna be like, I guess I could beat him again. Like it could be something like that. I don't know.
He
if
just wants to straight put hands on him again. Like it felt good.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh, dude.
I think that's the only reason he'd want to come with.
Yeah, the whole thing is just like all this stuff is boring. Like Sasuke versus Kimimaro, like, bro, who cares? We don't care at all.
Final Valley
Naruto
fights.
versus Sasuke. Let's just skip, bro. All that stuff does not matter.
Oh yeah.
Naruto, when he sees Sasuke, is gonna like, because he's gonna be like running ahead, being like, I'll make it to Orochimaru, and then we'll see who's stronger. Then right there, like Sasuke would like appear and be like, Naruto, and then like Naruto would turn around, being like,
Hey Naruto,
what are you
lose
doing
one
here,
fight.
Sasuke?
You lose one fight and decide to run away, huh? Yeah.
Bro, he would easily say that.
Yeah.
And I could see Naruto
I
turning
guess,
towards
yeah.
him, and
Yeah.
his eye is like, red.
Who's really the scaredy cat? That's where we get the back line from the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Who's the scaredy cat now? Yeah, because that moment never happened in the Forest of Death, so it's gonna have a longer payoff. So now Sasuke is gonna hit him with, "Who's the scary cat now, huh?"
And Naruto's like, his teeth like start changing as he looks at Sasuke.
Yeah,
'cause, like
he starts getting
he's just been
enraged.
thinking about that ever since it happened. Naruto's like, bro, he's losing it as we speak. So basically, as this is happening, like Naruto just looks at him, and we just get a fight on sight.
I could
Like,
see the
Sasuke
Sharingan helping with Kurama coming out too.
Instantly, like,
So-
Sasuke's gonna have to use it.
Yeah, I think he gets 3. Do you think he gets 3 Tomoe yet? Or
He's gonna
no?
no, not yet, but in the midst of the fight, it's gonna be like upgrading. Do you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That-
Like, it's
that
gonna
is
be
what
like
happened, yeah.
evolving.
That
Mhm.
makes sense.
So they would just start throwing hands, and in the midst of that, like, you know how in the original, like, as they were
Sasuke should
fighting,
be
like
getting
their
dogged
stories,
at this part.
their stories were like mixing
combining.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they're sort of like talking through every single punch.
Interaction, like yeah.
Yeah, but Naruto's like losing it, right? He's like angry. And Sasuke is getting absolutely demolished, bro. Because without the curse mark,
Or
we
shadow
saw
clones.
what happened to him.
Yeah, he was
when
getting
Naruto was
dogged
using
by
One-Tailed.
one-tailed, the one-tailed
Yeah.
cloak. I think Naruto's gonna be destroying him here. With 2 Tomoe, he's not even gonna be able to keep up. His speed is faster too. He's just even faster with body flicker and like the one-tailed cloak. So I think even with 2 Tomoe's Sharingan, if he can see it, he can't react to it. So Sasuke is gonna have to rely on the Rasengan, or like I don't think he even has any other options. Like
Bro,
he's
I feel
gonna,
like even if he does land the Rasengan, Naruto's like shirt is just gonna
and
like
his-
disappear.
yeah, and his chakra
like-
isn't as high. Like it's not. He doesn't have as much chakra reserves as
Oh,
Naruto
that's
does.
true.
He can't like keep pulling it out like that. Like he can only do a couple Rasengans. Like Naruto can drop
Yeah.
100 of them. So I think he's gonna have to like carefully fight. It'd be really fun to watch though. To
It'd be
see
like
it-
super strategic, like him like
Yeah.
trying to make sure that he
I can
doesn't
at most
die.
make 3 like how it was with the Chidori originally, where you can only make
with
3
Gara,
a day.
him versus Gara.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it'd
can
be,
only
like,
do
sort of
3
fight like that.
Rasengans, something like that. Yes, I agree.
I like that.
I think that'd be
Okay,
really
but
cool.
what happens here is I think like ultimately like there's not as much talking, it's just strictly hands because they've already sort of like disrespected each other and told each other a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And Naruto's obviously like just enraged, so he's not doing much thinking. Sasuke's just trying to like not get killed. But eventually I can see Naruto just beating the mess out of Sasuke, and he leaves because he just beats him finally and just like leaves the village.
I think
like because he's like, my life is a lie. What do you think?
I think when he does that, he's gonna leave his headband. Like he's gonna leave his headband like Sasuke did.
Yeah.
So Sasuke, so in this version of events, Naruto would have been wearing the headband during the fight because he respects Sasuke as like a warrior. Sasuke who did not. So Sasuke probably would be wearing the headband from Iruka, since Iruka would still have been the one to give it to Sasuke, even though there's not that touching Mizuki moment. So in this version of events, he's gonna disrespect Sasuke. So at the end, he's gonna like drop his headband. There's not gonna be a scratch on it. He's gonna say, he's like Naruto's gonna just drop it and say, "I'm no longer like we're not comrades anymore. Like I'm doing my own thing. Like you know,
Miles Morales
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he's gonna leave the headband and leave, and Sasuke is gonna be found by Kakashi. So
it's gonna be raining, and Kakashi's just gonna be thinking to himself like,
but it's fine because if Naruto leaves,
like where did you go?
Yeah,
like Minato, like your son, like what's gonna happen to him? Something like that.
I think that could be it. I also think Kakashi's kind of relieved that Sasuke's alive. Like because he, like from the start, like Sasuke's been kind of the underdog here because he hasn't been as skilled as Naruto. So he's been catching up this whole time, kind of like how Naruto was. And now he just got slammed into the dirt. So I think Sasuke is definitely going to want to leave to train either with Kakashi or Jiraiya.
No, yeah, Sasuke during this 3-year time skip thing would I don't think he would have to leave the village just because of the fact that like he doesn't actually have the Nine Tails. Yeah, so he would straight up stay in the village with Sakura, which would actually lead him to like eventually formulate a relationship with Sakura. So now he straight up stole Naruto's girl.
Oh my god.
He stole Naruto's girl because like Naruto and her weren't like dating per se, but like she liked
Sakura
him.
Asked Sasuke to bring Naruto back in this version.
Yeah, but I can see like think about it like this. Like
when
Naruto returns to the village. No. When Naruto returns to the village, remember how Sakura saw him and she was all like, "How do I look, Naruto?" Like she was blushing at him, bro. Like with no Naruto here and her only having Sasuke for 3 years, bro, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
I feel bad for Hinata though.
Oh no, I feel like Sasuke would like low-key do it just to spite Naruto.
Honestly,
but he wouldn't
Sasuke
like
is
her.
the type. Sasuke is the type to two-time. Sasuke can be a two-timer. Honestly, I think everyone.
He's that guy. He got that dog in him, low key.
He does, and he now is the last of the Uchiha, so he does have the name drop as well. If he really needs to push it with the Hyuga, but they don't know that yet. They don't know that yet.
Bro, a Hyuga Sharingan kid would go crazy. But what I will say though is over the time skip, Sasuke is gonna get just as strong as he got in the original. Maybe not as strong because he doesn't have those enhancement drugs that Orochimaru.
He is weaker without those drugs, and he doesn't have curse mark. So
that's true.
He doesn't have anything. So I think he's gonna be the one getting speed blitzed when they reunite. Like
he is gonna get speed blitz even if he was at the level that he was originally. Just because remember, bro, he's gonna have 3 entire years to train with Orochimaru, in which Orochimaru, after realizing that Naruto isn't actually an Uchiha, he's sort of gonna smile and be like, well, he is a Jinchuriki. And
he's gonna make the best out of it.
He's gonna train like him to turn
when
into
you have
the
lemons,
Jinchuriki.
make lemonade.
Exactly. Like I mean, bro, like
maybe he's gonna use him to get revenge on the village. I think that's how he might do it. He might use him to like successfully kill Konoha. So that might be the move.
No, Naruto isn't even on some like I'm gonna kill the village, but like
no. I mean like Orochimaru. That's his plan now because originally he just wanted the Sharingan so he could perfect his jutsu and become the perfect shinobi, like so he could have every jutsu in the world. But now he has like a tool of destruction, and he basically was gifted an atom bomb. But he never wanted like a Jinchuriki, so I think he's gonna have to justify it to himself. He's gonna cope a little that maybe he can get that other kid. Like do you think he'd realize that Sasuke was the Uchiha, or do you think he would think that Naruto just can't awaken him?
I feel
Oh,
like
he'd tell him,
Naruto would
okay.
tell him easily.
Yeah.
And then right there, we would sort of have like a time skip where Naruto.
Oh, so he's
becomes,
gonna
like,
try
this,
and
like,
take Sasuke to give him to Orochimaru to be his vessel. Ooh.
That would actually be interesting. Like Naruto, like, oh yeah, no. I feel like Orochimaru would train him, being
To
like,
take
so you want
Sasuke.
strength to
Yeah.
be like his like second-hand man or something like that.
He would take
to have
Kimimura's
leverage on the
spot.
Akatsuki.
That's true. That's true.
And he knows he's the son of the fourth Hokage, like sort of like a thing. You know what I mean?
And yes, wait. Oh, Karin is there too. Another Uzumaki.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you think they're gonna train?
I feel like a relationship thing would sort of like form where instead of her liking Sasuke, she likes Naruto. And then also, what is that? What's going on? What's that little music for? Like, what? I'm so confused. What was that?
You don't need to know about the Sweet Alabama, okay? You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, sweet home Alabama. Bro, I didn't even recognize it, bro. That was such a like bad job of singing it. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and
I was just making sounds.
No. I'm gonna need you to take that back right now. Take it back. Take it back.
No.
Okay, don't take it back. Anyways, Naruto's gonna become really overpowered. He's gonna become super powerful.
Oh, he's gonna be at least like Sage Mode Naruto level by the end of.
He's gonna be like busted, bro. Like Naruto's gonna have like a full
like
control of the
KCM?
Nine Tails power. Like
KCM?
KCM1 like levels basically.
Ooh.
Literally KCM1.
That's a
Like
that's
he's
a
gonna
lot.
bro, I know that's a lot, but like, bro,
What
in
is
the
what is
original-
Sasuke gonna do? Like, what do you?
Bro, that's the thing. Naruto's been training every single day to just like destroy Sasuke for like the
Itachi.
humiliation. Yeah, and Itachi. Like
I think-
Naruto
yeah.
wants to destroy him for like everything that happened.
I think he's gonna
more.
blame Itachi. Like he's gonna, not even find out more. Like he's gonna hold Itachi responsible and saying like, if you knew this entire time, like why would you lie to me? Like why did you let me believe that? And like why would you like expect me to fail? Like he basically set him up for failure by never telling him the truth. So
I feel like if Naruto
like
would have
because
stayed at the
Naruto
village,
desperately
what do you mean?
tried to get his Sharingan and no one ever told him. Like he spent years like thinking he was a failure, all because they never said anything to him.
That
What about
is
him
true.
staying in the village?
No, what I was gonna say is if Naruto had stayed in the village, he probably never would have like gotten this strong or like become as dark. We would sort of get like this really, really jaded, like messed up Naruto because of the fact that he was training with Orochimaru. And it's like Naruto whole thing is just like, I'm gonna like destroy the rest of the Uchiha. Like he wants to destroy the rest of the Uchiha. And like
yeah, I could see him like I don't know if he'd want to destroy the Uchiha. I think it's more Itachi and Sasuke for like as people.
No, like he doesn't want to destroy the Uchiha,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like he's gonna get rid of the entirety of the Uchiha by taking them out.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
He'll become the only the last Uchiha. So
yeah, he sort of has it in his mind being like, I'm gonna make sure the Uchihas go extinct. You know what I mean? And then like basically he just wants to get the body for Orochimaru of Sasuke.
Yeah.
I
just had a great idea.
What?
What about if Orochimaru promises Naruto that he can take Sasuke's body? Like he doesn't tell.
No, that's kind of weird.
Like maybe Naruto wants the Sharingan. Like I don't know. I don't know, man.
Because bro, be honest, like Naruto wouldn't even need to swap bodies. This dude has so much chakra, he could straight up just rip them out of his eyes.
Oh, maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he tells Orochimaru, "I'll help you take Sasuke, but I'm taking Itachi's eyes.
Bro,
he owes me
I have
a pair."
question. I have
What's
a
up?
question,
What's
bro.
up?
Hear me out. What if Naruto hunts Sasuke down first and then goes after Itachi with the Sharingan? Like,
Oh my
bro,
god,
like,
Itachi
bro.
would kill him. Nah, that would just be the end of the series. Itachi would murk him.
Itachi wouldn't kill him, bro. No way Itachi would be able to kill this dude. No way.
According
He's
to
sick, bro.
Itachi fans,
He's sick.
I mean,
Nah.
I don't
Itachi
know.
fans are bugging, bro.
Itachi's pretty. Like, I'm not trying to glaze him, but it is Itachi.
Bro, this is KCM 1 stage Naruto, which was fighting a fully healthy Itachi, which granted was holding back. But this Naruto, like he's
okay. But
he's
KCM
different.
1 Naruto fighting Edo Itachi, who didn't even want to fight him and was conscious and telling him what he was doing, still couldn't keep up with him. Like Itachi.
But think about this:
was
Naruto's gonna
vocalizing it.
not only have that, but also have the Sharingan. Like it's gonna be
like
his.
Sasuke's.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sasuke's Sharingan. So it's like,
But you're just
he's
pissing off Itachi. Like at that point, there's nothing. Like,
I know
he's
he's
just going
making him
bloodlusted.
mad. That's why
Bloodlusted
it's gonna be like a
Itachi?
bloodlusted fight, like both ways.
I don't know. I think you're hyping
don't know,
up.
man.
If he doesn't have
Nah.
KCM 2
Nah.
or Sage of 6, like Itachi's not weak. A lot,
Bro,
like, even sick
Sasuke,
Itachi.
wait, hear me out. Because
tanked a
Naruto, wait, no,
Chunin.
hear me
Like,
out,
he
hear me out, hear me
tanked a
out.
full power
Naruto,
Chunin.
bro, listen, hear me out. Naruto never got access to the curse mark, right? We know that because like he never was able to do something like that. So what if like Orochimaru teaches him Sage mode like Kabuto did? What do you think? Is that out of the realm of possibility, or am I stretching it? Be real.
Honestly, like if anyone were to teach it to him, it might be Kabuto, but because Kabuto himself was trying to do it, I don't know if Orochimaru would want to. Like, it'd be
That
cool.
make him too strong.
It'd be really
like
cool.
A big threat though.
Yeah, because
low-key to
Orochimaru wants to have some control over him. Like he doesn't want to, even though he does. I don't know. Actually, you know what? It's cool. Rule of cool. Let's go with it. Because Sasuke was allegedly stronger than Orochimaru. Remember? Because when they were fighting on the Tenchi Bridge mission, he told them like, if you think I'm strong, like Sasuke's even stronger than I am now. So, which by the way,
true.
I don't even know why he.
I don't even know if that's like true.
Yeah,
I don't know. No, it is true. I feel like
I mean,
a little bit
Sasuke
stronger,
had to
not
take
too
him
much
out
stronger.
when he was sick. Like he had to go after him at nighttime.
I feel like if he was like that much stronger, he would have been able to kill him healthy. Like who cares?
I agree. I don't know. Let's go with your idea. I like Snake Sage mode, but the problem is Naruto's already contracted with the Toads, so
would that matter? Wait, oh, that's true. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's based on your
Naruto, like, bro,
summoning
he's
contracts.
he's not binded by that entirely. Couldn't he make another one?
he can have two. Yes, Sasuke has the Falcon one, so he could have a Snake and
Okay,
a Toad summon.
see? So
oh my god,
Orochimaru would like
the
teach
Toad
him.
summon adds so much plot though. I just had a really cool idea. I'm not gonna
What?
talk about it yet. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. It's gonna be for the Pain arc. Oh my goodness.
All right, but hear me out. Here's what I'm thinking happens. Like we have to plot out like the rest of this stuff because like obviously we could paint a picture of like the war arc being like the final stuff that ends up going down.
I don't even know if
but,
it
like,
gets that far.
I don't
If
like
he's that
the
strong
war
already.
arc, bro. I don't like the war arc. Like just to be honest with you,
I think
it's just such a horrible arc with garbage fights.
it could have been good, but I'm not going to debate you on it. I think if they had focused less on like jumping to every character, like Kishimoto could have had a better centralized story. But yeah, the war arc blew ass. It was too long. It didn't really have good focus, and ultimately like the best parts was Kakashi versus Obito, and the final fight. Like, do you really remember anything else besides Madara
I feel like
stuff?
we would all have such a fun.
I just
memory
wanted to
of
happen
the
because of
war arc.
Madara.
Yo, dude, if Madara actually fought Sasuke and Naruto, that would have saved Naruto.
Yeah,
They
that would've-
ruined it with the Boruto stuff. Like, bro,
yeah.
so garbage.
I think that was kind of sad. So honestly, the only thing I would love about War Arc in this what ifs idea, like our what if podcast, would be a Madara versus this theoretical swapped Naruto and Sasuke. But yeah, I definitely think that we're not gonna get to War Arc anyway because there's no way for Obito to take out Naruto. Like Orochimaru is too strong with him and the rest of like the Suigetsu team with Karin and Jugo. I think even if he sends Kisame, like, would Pain be sent after Orochimaru and Naruto is the question.
I feel like the thing is, like, Obito never is gonna go after Sasuke, like, on that,
No,
like,
because he doesn't need him for the Nine Tails.
exactly.
So that's gonna make
and
a
what's funny,
completely different Pain arc.
dude, what's funny is like I didn't even remember this,
The
but like the
Itachi
reason
stuff
they go
happens
after
at the same
Naruto.
time.
The reason they go after Naruto in the hotel is because Obito
Yeah.
knows the truth. Dude, that's crazy. I just
Yeah.
put two and two together. Anyways,
yeah.
okay. So here's what's going to happen. Naruto's going to get really, really, really powerful over this time skip. Like, this dude is not only going to tame the powers of the Nine
Snake
Tails,
Sage.
but he's also going to become a Snake Sage, just like Mitsuki is. So he's going to have like this whenever Naruto does tap into his like Sage mode and KCM powers,
He's
he
gonna
gets
have,
like
like,
this
the
really
scales.
distorted. No, he's gonna have like this like super distorted power because if he doesn't watch himself, Kurama could take over,
And
because he doesn't have like a
into a snake.
and he doesn't have like a perfect thing. So Naruto's
Yeah.
not even able to like use both at the same time. But
So he
like
can only
if he
pick
does, he has to
really,
like
monstrous.
This dude can only use it for like a minute, like a minute tops, like something like that. You know what I mean?
It'd be like
where it's
like kind of like Kaioken, where it's like a time limit.
Yeah,
or
literally just
something.
like Kaioken. Like it's like a double-edged sword.
I feel like
that would be
Sasuke is
perfect.
completely under. Like we just switched in like 2 minutes. Well, it's been like an hour almost, hasn't it? But anyway, let's get into like the actual story. So Sasuke returns, or he stays in the village, and now is a pimp with Sakura and Hinata, and Naruto has become essentially ninja, like the ninja equivalent of Muhammad Ali.
Yo,
So-
low key, couldn't Sasuke like unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan being with Kakashi? Do you think that that's in the realm of possibility?
No, Kakashi, the Mangekyo can't be unlocked like that. It's not like something like in Boruto. Sarada
I know it's
unlocks
not
it 'cause she has
something you
a love.
train.
It's not
because,
something you
like,
train. It's an
yeah.
emotional response, and Sasuke hasn't had anything like that yet. I think the most
Oh,
emotional.
maybe he could like unlock it in a fight with Naruto. That way, like it starts to even out when he's like getting destroyed or something like that. What do you think?
I think it'll happen when we get the Itachi stuff. Does that sound fair? Like when we get Itachi versus Naruto, and we get Itachi's death. Maybe we see Itachi like sending the crow with infinite Koto Matsukami to Sasuke from Shisui. So maybe
I don't know, because what
he
I
has
was thinking of
Shisui's
setting
eyes
up.
still.
Yeah, no. But what I was thinking of setting up was something along the lines of like Naruto is gonna hunt Sasuke down first, so he wants to take him out, and then after taking him out, he's gonna take Itachi out. It's gonna be like he's gonna take Sasuke out first to then like kind of mess with Itachi, and that's gonna be like one of the final battles. Like, what are you thinking about that vision? Like, do you think that there's a different way we could go about it?
Well, like you said, Itachi's sick, so it's not like a great final battle, because if you wait too long, like, he was already kind of dying by the time Sasuke arrived. Like,
yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like, keep
I don't
in
know if
mind,
he'd
like
last
it would
that
be
long.
around the same time. Like, it's not like we're gonna make it longer.
Yeah.
Because Naruto, think about it this way. Do you remember when Kakuzu and Hidan ended up like fighting
yes,
like against like
Shikamaru
stuff like that?
and Ino and
Yeah.
yeah.
So what I'm thinking we could have happen is like something along the lines of like Naruto. You know how we get like the Tenshi Bridge arc and stuff like that? Like Naruto would travel back to the village.
So it would
and
be
just
the opposite of the Tenchi Bridge.
mm-hmm.
So we don't
It
get
would
the
be like-
Kazekage rescue mission.
Nah.
Okay.
No Kazekage rescue mission. And it's just like more of a like Naruto
Which, by the way,
returns to the
I don't
village.
think Gar would become the Kazekage because he doesn't have any talk no jutsu done. Because
No, remember we had said that he did become like he would have talk no jutsu, but it was different. Don't you remember we
Yeah.
had said that like on the ending? So
No,
he would
Sasuke
become
would.
Kage.
Yeah,
no, so he would become Kage. What I like, there's just a bit of confusion as to like how Naruto and Sasuke like eventually like find each other, because there's like obviously Naruto could just go to the village and like try to fight him there.
Yeah,
but
I think he would
Naruto's
just
beef
attack the village at that point.
is not. I feel like
So would Naruto just take the place of Pain? Would he just be the one ending like fighting up
he
Tsunade?
would.
So
he would.
So he would just. So, oh my dude, think of how crazy it would be for Naruto to drop on the village, like start fighting and like looking for Sasuke to take him out. We get the Tsunade versus Naruto fight. Jiraiya would be investigating Pain, and then Pain has killed Jiraiya by this
Bro,
prior
you
to
know
this.
what would
so
be
Sasuke
so
wouldn't be there.
sick?
So Sasuke would be training Sage mode.
Bro,
We get
that'd be
a
perfect. That'd
if
be
they don't
perfect.
tell him, Naruto would destroy the village with the Nine Tails while they're gone, and then Sasuke,
Sasuke would return.
with Sage
Yup.
mode. And
Yeah.
if during that time of the Kazekage rescue mark, Naruto already has killed or attacked Itachi or anything like that, he could have
No, none of
Shisui's
that.
eye.
He wouldn't have attacked like Itachi, because I want Itachi to be secondary,
Second.
just because he wants
Okay.
to rub it in.
I'm
But
just
bro,
saying, if
I
you
love the
wanna
way that you're
give
building
him-
it up.
if you
Here's what
wanna
I'm thinking
give him-
happens to visualize it. Like
Yeah.
Naruto
me-
would
let me know
arrive
what's
to the
up, what's up.
village
Tell me what's
and
happening.
search for Sasuke at the at his house. Right here,
You don't think he'd
he would
attack the
realize that
village right off?
Sasuke's not there. Sasuke's not at his house, and it looks like no one's lived there.
Yeah.
Then he realizes Sasuke's at my house. So
Oh.
he goes over there.
Yeah, he's in the Uchiha compound area. That's
And he literally
crazy.
sees that Sasuke moved into his house.
He took his
Bro,
He took his house.
He took his girl. He took his life. He took his
That
senseis,
is
bro.
insane. This is
Sasuke is
insane.
literally getting his get backs. Like it's kind of wild.
I honestly love that. I love that he moved in so much. That's fantastic.
That's like insane. But
do you think he's gonna destroy the compound?
Bro,
is he just
I feel
gonna
like no. Here's what I'm thinking happens. I'm thinking that Naruto just destroys that house, and
With
like there's
Sasuke
like a framed there's like a framed picture of like Sasuke, like Fugaku and Mikoto holding a baby Sasuke. So Naruto just like sees the proof, and then he just like burns it like with like a jutsu. That'd be so cool. After this, he like
cool.
Bro,
but is Sasuke there?
Emanating aura. No. Sasuke's not there. Like you said, he's training Sage Mode. So he goes to Tsunade's office, like you said, because I really like that. Here, I want you to cover that because I just covered like the whole thing. Like, how do you think the interaction goes? What do they say? Like, what happens here?
So,
but I will say this:
never met
Naruto destroy the village once he finds out nothing happens with the tailed beast bomb.
That would. Well, I guess Kakashi's dead. Anyway, yeah. So I think instead he would have shown up with not just by himself. He would have come with Orochimaru, Suigetsu, Karin, and Jugo. So they're taking kind of the roles of the 6 paths of pain here, in my opinion. That. So they would split up looking for Sasuke because Orochimaru would have told Naruto to leave Sasuke alive because he wants his body. Remember, so he can't just go kill Sasuke. So I think that's going to be a plot point. Is that Naruto would be more than happy to do it, but he isn't allowed to by his master. So that's going to be something that's going on. So he's going to go to Tsunade. So I think Orochimaru would be the one to enter Tsunade's office while Naruto is seeing the picture frame. So as soon as he walks in, the Hokage's guards would be like, wait a minute, it's Orochi. And then he's just going to take him out. They're going to be
straight
cooked.
Dead.
And that's when we realized that he would have taken Kabuto's body. So he would have swapped with Kabuto here to just take him out of the Warg equation. And that's how he can use his arms and everything has been unlocked, and he's alive. I like that. So in the original, he couldn't not use his arms for very long. He had to keep switching bodies in between, like that 3-year time skip. I think for this fight, because he knows Sasuke is going to be around here soon, he's going to have taken Kabuto over. So Kabuto his story will have been cut off early, which is unfortunate because I actually really liked his childhood arc.
I actually really liked his character and like the backstory.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was really interesting for someone I thought was just gonna be a background, like not important character. But I digress. So Tsunade is gonna be fighting Orochimaru, and they're gonna summon Lady Katsuya and Mamba. At this point, Naruto is gonna put down the picture frame, burn it, and the house is gonna be he's gonna walk out of the house. I don't think he's gonna destroy his house because of his memories with his parents and stuff there, but he's gonna have shattered the picture frame when he sat it down. He's gonna have burned it. When he gets out and sees the explosion and the 2 giant summons start fighting, he's gonna smile and be like, I guess it's time. If he's not here, I guess we'll bring him back. So he's gonna start attacking the village. So as soon as Mamba and Katsuya start fighting, that's when we get Kakashi versus Naruto. So I think Kakashi is going to be the one fighting Naruto here, with Naruto entering into the tailed beast state. So we get that skeletonized version of the Nine Tails, where it's a massive version with the flesh and Kurama's skeleton poking out, but we don't get a full Kurama avatar.
Yeah. What I think would be cool, bro, is when Naruto sees Kakashi and he's like, don't do this, Naruto. He unveils his Sharingan and then he's like,
that's gonna make him more mad.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, why do you have you're not an Uchiha and you have one.
Bro, he would say this exactly is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So just everyone but me has a Sharingan.
Yeah.
And he's just like, guess you're gonna be added to the hit list, Kakashi. And he just
you don't deserve that eye.
Yeah, he just powers up, bro. And he just looks at Kakashi and goes, let's see how much stronger you've gotten.
So we get them on Gekyo Kamui against the tail beast bomb.
Bro.
Oh my goodness. That would be so cool. Yeah.
Dude, Kakashi would literally Kamui away a tailed beast bomb. That'd be sick. And Naruto would blitz behind him being like, looks like you fell for the distraction. Boom. Hitting him with a tailed beast chakra arm thing, as he would break Kakashi's arm and just send him crashing.
Maybe he just uses a miniature Biju, a miniature Bijudama as well. That could be it.
That could be pretty cool as well. But I really like the punch thing, just because the miniature beast bomb would low key kill Kakashi, bro.
Yeah. That's why I'm not sure. Are you ending him yet? Because he's not surviving this. He's not.
No, he's not gonna live past this point.
No.
Right here, what I think does happen that would make a lot of sense is Naruto starts walking towards Kakashi through the rubble, and just goes, I can't believe it, Kakashi. All this time you knew, didn't
anything.
you? That's why you trained Sasuke.
Instead of
why
me.
did you tell me? And then like we would just have like Kakashi looking at him and being like, you weren't ready to know yet, Naruto.
Yeah.
And he's like, who do you think you are to decide that? And like Kakashi's like planning, he's like planning to like snipe Naruto's head off, but it turns out to be a clone. And Naruto would be right behind him, tapping his shoulder.
Not him learning the Shadow Clone Jutsu during the time skip. That'd be crazy. Oh,
he just blows Kakashi up with a tailed beast bomb that he would shoot point blank.
Oh, Kakashi's
right
legs
there.
just topple. He gets Gojo'd. We get the Gojo
Yeah.
Kakashi scene with his legs like standing up and Kakashi's top is just gone.
Just dead.
Ooh. I think that at this point, this is where I wanted to introduce something else. If
What?
we're doing this in a similar time space where Jiraiya has been killed and Naruto and Sasuke is training because Jiraiya was snooping around, do we think that the Akatsuki do not know that Orochimaru has the Nine Tails, so they're going to still come to the village? So Pain shows up to the destroyed village with Naruto and the rest of like the Sound Village group there.
I feel like that would make for a huge, interesting fight. So like, let's do it.
I think it'd be cool. So
I think instead of Naruto blowing up the village, Pain is the one that goes through with
Shinra Tensei.
Exactly. And then we just have like Naruto looking at Pain with Orochimaru there. Tsunade's dead, obviously.
Yeah, Tsunade's gone.
Like, she was getting fought by Jugo, Karin, Suigetsu, and Orochimaru, which by the way, Suigetsu
And
video
the
coming
was
soon.
fire.
Coming soon,
Yeah,
just
there's
you know,
nothing-
add. But
Suigetsu
bro,
Naruto?
then we have like Pain
Pain
versus
showing
Naruto.
up with Conan.
Yeah.
Pain versus Naruto.
No, not Conan.
Dude,
He
this
would
is
show
how
up
we
with
do
just
it.
the
This is how we
pads.
make an interesting fight because Pain is gonna fight Naruto first, and that's gonna wear him down so Sasuke can arrive.
Okay,
That's-
I like that.
That's how the timeline. That's how the plot's gonna go. So Pain shows up. He sees like the destruction going on in the village and sees the Nine Tails. So, well, here's the thing though. If he sees the Nine Tails, this has to be after Kakashi's been taken out. Otherwise, if he sees like the manifested Nine Tails, they were just gonna take him out without destroying the village. They only did that because Naruto wasn't coming out and they weren't like giving them the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. So I could see them showing up at Tsunade's office, like in the original. Orochimaru would be sitting there with the hat on, like with the Hokage hat on.
Yeah.
And that's when Pain drops Lord Fifth, where's the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails? And then Orochimaru would just turn in the chair and be like, well, if it isn't the Akatsuki. And this would be when they get caught off guard and we get Suigetsu and Jugo jumping the six paths. So we have...
Yo, that's sick. Orochimaru's in the chair.
Yeah.
Bro, that's tough.
'Cause
He's
Tsunade's
wearing the
already taken
Hokage
out.
like
Yeah.
hat.
He
Bro,
got what he
that'd be
always
freaking
wanted.
fresh.
I think it'd be cool.
Right there, Orochimaru would be like, I won't tell you. And then Pain just blows up the village just on command.
Yeah.
Right there. Then we get them lining it up. Like they're about to like square up.
Yeah.
And I really
we
like
get
this fight just because like
Naruto jumping.
it's a lot easier.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
It's not like Pain doesn't get that chance to like sit there and jump them. Instead, it's like they destroy.
We have
like
an even
three paths
match.
Of Pain.
Yeah, so we get like, oh, dude, Karin with her chakra chains versus the chakra like absorbing guy. That'd be cool. So she can
That'd
like
be pretty
seal-
fresh.
Yeah, I like that. We get Suigetsu versus, I want to say Tech Path, either the, or
I like
maybe
that one.
maybe the
The
summon.
one that has like the weapons.
Yeah, the
one that has the
weapons
weapons.
versus Suigetsu with the sword with Zabuza's blade.
Summons has to be Jugo. So he
Jugo
could be
versus
like,
the summons with his nature energy. Oh, that'd be so fresh. I like it. So then
and
we
then
get Orochimaru
and
versus
Naruto versus the remaining ones.
Well, there's two. There's the Naraka path, which is like the healer. So I could see Orochimaru like taking it out.
No, he's taking out two,
and
and then Naruto's facing the
Naruto
Diva
faces
path.
the Diva path. Yes. So I think as this fight's going on, we can see like Sakura is at this point she's gonna scream, Sasuke! So as soon as
Bro,
that,
she would look at Naruto and like just be like
In
scared.
tears, like,
she's just like,
this
how
is
could
what
this have
happened to
happened to you?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
she's
kind
gonna
of cool.
yeah. So she's gonna scream when she sees like the Diva path and Naruto clashing, like getting. We get like the Bijou Dama versus the Almighty Push. Oh, that'd be cool. So we
Bro,
like
you
he
know
would
what would be kind
blast
of
it.
sick?
What?
Bro,
What?
hear me out. Let me set up Sasuke as a rival. You can take off from there.
Yeah.
They're fighting as she's screaming. She's just sitting there screaming. Naruto is just there, like boxing against them. And mind you, the Diva Path can't like just instantly start using his attack because he just used Shinra Tensei. So the cooldown is crazy right now.
He's gonna have to use his rods, like his chakra rods and stuff.
Exactly. So he's gonna like fight off Naruto, but Naruto's gonna be like, that's it. Eventually getting close to killing him, but then like he's gonna be sent flying by the Shinra Tensei, and then Naruto like being like, all right, guess I gotta take you out quick. Would basically blitz towards the Diva Path, trying to kill him, but like one of the other paths that's fighting Orochimaru would sacrifice itself, leading to more time. Sasuke arrives with like everything kind of like stopping and them seeing him. And then Naruto sees, Naruto sees him and he smirks and he's just like, wait your turn. And then he blitzes the pain and just destroys it. Like he's done like messing with it. Yeah. He kills it on sight.
You don't think Diva Path's gonna use Chibaku Tensei to try and seal Naruto?
I feel like he probably
think
would.
Of how, let me I like your I like it. Let me give you a cool scene though. Hear me out. Let me hear me out. Sasuke gets summoned. He looks up and sees a giant stone like floating in the sky, and he looks down and sees like Karin and Suigetsu and them all fighting the Diva Paths, like looking up in horror. At this point, Sasuke is wondering like, what the hell is happening? And we see the Diva Path looking up towards him, being like who's this guy? Or is that Master Jiraiya's student? And at that moment, they'd be like, I have no reason to fight you. I've already taken care of the Nine Tail. At that moment, we just hear like the Nine Tails roar as Kurama would fully manifest, and we get the Minato scene. So we get Minato like on the seal with Naruto. And I could see Naruto talking to the fourth Hokage, and we get that scene, but we as the viewer don't see it. So from Sasuke's perspective, we just see the Nine Tails rip out of the huge stone and just come crashing into the ground right as he gets summoned, just stealing his spotlight, like right onto the Diva Path. What do you think about that?
I like that. And then like Naruto just turns towards the big explosion thing that's still gathering, shoots a tailed beast bomb at it, and like then wipes his like mouth. And then just turning towards Sasuke says, wait your turn. Then he destroys the Diva Path. And then we get Naruto versus Sasuke. We get Naruto versus Sasuke. Like they look at each other, and we get this really cool manga panel where both of their faces are looking at each other. Yeah. And then Sasuke just like looks at him and says something like, I don't know what specifically he would say, but something along the lines of, you are never my friend. Nah, not even like that. Something like you always wanted to show off, or something along those lines. I don't know.
I like that. I like that.
Cool.
I think. What do you think? I think that'd work. There you are again, always taking the spotlight, huh? Something like that. I don't know. He's always yeah, because he took his like he was the popular one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I think right there. Yeah. I feel
not
like
quite Kishimoto level, I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, no, I feel like it could have been better, like if we had a little more time to like think about it, but like we don't. We're in the middle of recording the whole thing. So what I will say, Weeb, is what probably ends up happening in this part of the story is like Naruto and Sasuke just instantly start going at it. Right here, I want you to break down this individual fight. Like, how does it go? And you have full creative liberty on this one, so just go, like, get down.
So this is how the fight's gonna go. With the passive pain taken out, Orochimaru is gonna get to the side, because honestly, he doesn't want Sasuke to die, and he's trying to like restrain Naruto at this point. Like he'd say, Naruto, don't kill him. And the rest of the Taka, or what would have been the Taka originally, are just gonna be sidelined here. Naruto is gonna see Sasuke in Sage mode. I kind of think he would drop KCM and enter his Snake Sage mode instead. So I could see him saying, "Oh, you think you're so special just because you have the Sharingan, huh?" And I could see him like opening his Snake Sage mode. His eyes would turn green and slit like, and we see like the markings and scales covering his face. Sasuke would be kind of shocked, looking like he spent all week training to get this ability with his Sage mode. And we just get Sage mode versus Sage mode. So we get Snake Sage mode versus no Sharingan Sage mode Sasuke at first. I think Naruto's going to be winning the fight until Sasuke activates his Sage mode, which, by the way, I think the way it would look... His Sharingan with the Sage mode is going to... kind of like his center pupil is going to be dilated to look like the frog, but the tomoe are going to be like orange, I want to say, or like his eyes are going to be like that orange color with the Sharingan. So it's gonna be pretty cool looking. It's gonna look pretty good. So
that's pretty cool.
We get the toad, like the toad taijutsu, where he's using like non-touching attacks, where he's like using air currents to hit Naruto. But Naruto's gonna be able to get past most of this pretty easily, especially with how much like he trained during the time skip and his potential and just his strength overall. I think with Sage Mode, he's gonna be outpacing Sasuke in raw physical stats. So Sasuke with 3 Tomoe is gonna be able to keep up, and that's when we get that like kind of abusive power mode, where we get the KCM combined with Sage Mode, and Naruto's like gonna say this. He's gonna be like, "I'll show you what real power is," and we get the KCM stacking on Snake Sage Mode. At this point, his body's gonna start like deforming a little, as he's kind of looking like he's like combining like into a monster almost, which is gonna reaffirm Sasuke. He calls him a monster, like how the village treated him. So we're gonna get that little flashback as to this is why the villagers, like, they were right to treat me like a monster. So this is really the Nine Tails. So I could see him kind of projecting onto Naruto like that, which I talked a little bit about earlier during when he first found out that Nine Tails was inside Naruto. But this is gonna be really highlighted, and Naruto's gonna roar and pull out the tailed beast bomb. By this point, I think Sasuke is probably going to have learned not Rasengan. Sasuke is gonna have learned Chidori and Rasengan. Do you think? Because Kakashi would have been around, and there's no Kazekage arc we covered, and instead of like Rasen Shuriken. So I don't think he's gonna have Rasen Shuriken from Kakashi and Yamato.
Nor would he have the nature transformation Rasengan. So I feel like here Sasuke would do like this like last minute attempt at like beating Naruto. And then, like, do you think here Naruto, like, because he only has the limited time?
I just think it's crazy we haven't had a Rasengan Chidori clash of some kind. Like, I kind of want a Bijou Dama Rasengan clash. So I think...
Okay.
I think we get the
like,
Bijou
even if
Dama.
that happens,
yeah,
Sasuke's gonna die, bro. Like, there's no way that the Chidori Rasengan are gonna compete with the Bijou Bomb.
No. I think he's getting cooked. But I think during that time, we see Naruto and him conversing again. And the one thing we find out from Naruto is now we get that perspective. So we go back a few minutes ago to when he was sealed in the Chibaku Tensei, and we see Minato. And Naruto's gonna ask him, "Why? Dad, why? Why did you tell them to do that?" So he doesn't know like exactly everything. He's like, "What? Did you know what they did to me?" And Minato's gonna be like, "Naruto, like, what are you talking about? Like, what happened? Like, I entrusted Hiruzen to take care of you. Like I said, he said he would take care of you like his own son." And Naruto's gonna laugh and say, "Fugaku Uchiha is my father. You were never there for me." And I could see him like kind of like fighting with Minato here. And that's when we see Minato kind of realizing like his son has been mistreated and his life did not go as planned. And that's when we get that realization, and Sasuke sees like he didn't take everything from Naruto. Naruto was the one who had the family, and he's the 4th Hokage's son, and he's about to prove it because he just blasts Sasuke. So I think Sasuke is gonna be almost obliterated. I don't know if he's getting Kakashi melted. I think his arm is gonna get completely roasted.
No, his arm is gonna be destroyed, and then Naruto.
Yeah, because Orochimaru
like,
wants him.
him.
So I could see him like, I think his arm.
Here's what I'm thinking happens, right? Because like Naruto like pretty much beats him, right? And then afterwards he would like stomp on Sasuke, being like, "Guess being an Uchiha didn't make you better than me." And then Orochimaru was like,
like,
"Good,
take it
Naruto.
easy. Take it easy."
Like, no. He'd be like, "Good, Naruto. Now hand him over here." And then Naruto would turn to him with like rage in his eyes, like looking like distorted, like a different version of himself. And he's like, no. He straight up just kills Sasuke right then and there. And Orochimaru's like, "What have you done?"
I almost...
what do you think?
I really love it if he kept Sasuke alive so Orochimaru could take his body, and then they both show up to Itachi, and Itachi's like, "Sasuke?" And then it's Orochimaru having taken his body over. Like, almost to rub it in.
No, dude, it's because if Orochimaru takes over Sasuke's body, bro, this world shall know pain. I don't know if you've seen that one video that Swag Kage made about, like, Itachi. Dude, he would be so busted.
It'd be
like,
really cool, though.
Bro, it'd be cool, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, Naruto's gonna die to that, bro.
Why is he? Why is he? They don't gotta fight.
I look at it like this.
But so, I look at Obito.
I look at it like this, bro. I look at it like this.
Also, Naruto and Konan are still alive. I just realized because they just took out the past. They never used Sage Mode to figure out that they're still alive. So I could see them reporting back to Obito and telling them that the Nine Tails is currently with the Sound Village, like with Orochimaru. So that makes them the target.
Okay, I like that.
Sasuke's not around anymore. So
what I am getting to is just like this specific thing. Like the way that I'm thinking is like if Orochimaru gets the curse mark, Sasuke's body, that doesn't make sense. The way that we've been building Naruto up is this like rageful, wrathful character. He's been using Orochimaru this whole time, not the other way around. He's not a loyal dog. He's not like, think about it like this, bro. Sasuke wasn't willing to give him his body. And obviously Orochimaru's not sitting here going like, give me your body.
Yeah,
but like,
he's not. It's more of like, my question is, does Naruto care enough about Sasuke, or does he really care about ruining Orochimaru's plans that much? Because Orochimaru is not planning on handing him over to the Akatsuki. Like, I don't know, because it depends on if Orochimaru... I
look at it like this. Naruto's whole goal was to get rid of the Uchiha, not to let some other person be an Uchiha. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, he'd be mad that he would have an Uchiha body when he doesn't. Yeah,
exactly. So Naruto's like the Uchiha.
Maybe he kills him, and then when he's pissed about it, he'd be like, you can have Itachi. Like, maybe he does something like that, because otherwise he's gonna have to fight Orochimaru. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna fight Orochimaru here. That's what I'm sort of building to. Like,
why?
Literally right now. Yeah, because Orochimaru. But look at it this way. Look at it this way. Naruto's not only gonna be like killing Sasuke to be like, I killed your brother, but like, I wanted to. You remember how I told you like Naruto's gonna take his eyes to like rub it in extra hard?
Yeah,
bro.
But what does killing Orochimaru have to do with it though?
Orochimaru, after realizing that Naruto like destroyed his plans, is gonna want to like fight him right there. He's gonna try and
take him out.
So Naruto isn't exactly sitting there like, I want to kill Orochimaru, but like, if you're getting in my way, I'm gonna kill you. So it leads to like an inadvertent like clash of interest fight where Naruto sort of took Sasuke's eyes.
I'm fine with it. It just, I feel like it doesn't suit Naruto. Like, he never goes back on his word, you know? Like, that's his whole thing. But
that's OG Naruto. This is like, look at it this way. Like, you remember watching, I just look at it like this, where it's like Naruto's like gone off the rails. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, it's cool. It's cool. I feel like Itachi's, I don't know how Naruto is gonna survive Orochimaru and the Akatsuki, even if he does have Nine Tails.
And Sasuke.
Like, well, Sasuke's, you know, he's kind of,
it's a given. He's kind of dead. No, but what I am saying is like, Naruto is like low-key gonna be like in a tough situation where like when he has to fight Orochimaru, Naruto's body is gonna like sort of start being taken over by like the whole stuff that's going on. So we got like a dead Sasuke's body. Like, his eyes are still in his corpse. And Naruto's like, he's
Do you think he reverse summons to Mount Byaboku or something like that? Like, how does he get out of here is what I'm saying. Because he kind of
has to.
I weakened him. He's fought Sasuke. He's fought Pain. He's fought
Kakashi.
He's fought Kakashi. Like, he's literally fighting everyone. Like, this man is Sukuna. He's literally Roman Sukuna right now. Okay. he ain't running the ones like this. Like, I don't think Kurama, because Kurama's not cooperating either. He doesn't have like that infinite chakra reserve. Because if you remember, like, KCM 1 is like half as powerful as when Kurama really agrees to like work with Naruto.
It's like 1/3 powerful, which is just insane.
Yeah, KCM 2 is so much like faster and stronger. It changed the entire war dynamic when he like started working with him. So I feel like he's gonna have to flee. So he has to take Sasuke's eyes and get the hell out of there. And Orochimaru has to survive. I don't see him killing him here. There's no way he's taking out Orochimaru and the rest of Taka. Like, he's strong, but he's already used
the rest
Snake
of Taka wouldn't turn on Naruto for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel no, that could be the thing. Naruto has the rest of Taka to back him up, but like,
would they
is
take
that
out
enough?
Orochimaru though? Like, are they
is that
out
enough? Yeah, like I'm thinking about that. I'm like, would they? I feel like we could do like plot's sake type of thing where like they're able to, but it's like a really hard fought battle. And like Naruto is like a broken arm, Vegeta style, like rib cage.
Vegeta style arm.
He's super beat up, bro.
That's funny.
And like let's say one of the members like dies, like Jugo dies in this battle to like make sure that they win.
Oh, then, poor Jugo.
I know, but like, dude doesn't do anything after like this point. Like, let's be honest.
He
fights
Boruto.
That's exactly why we're gonna get rid of him.
That's exactly why we're getting rid of him.
Yeah, no, that's why we're gonna get rid of him. Anyways, right here, Naruto like goes to Sasuke and takes the eyes, right? And then they like leave
I always wanted one of these.
Bro, literally, it's like he's gonna become an Uchiha by force.
Do
Like,
you think he takes? Well, I guess he doesn't take Kakashi's eye because he doesn't have a Kakashi. So I guess he's fucked against Obito, really, because he doesn't have Kamui. So.
Oh, that is true. I feel like it would have been like low-key more OP if he would have taken Kakashi's eyes, but then that would have just been like, that's not fair.
It's not.
Like,
it's not really.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine Mangekyo with Kamui though, and a Mangekyo.
Oof, a Mangekyo.
So cool.
Bro, that'd be kind of busted. But I will say though, after Naruto takes his eyes, he's gonna have to have like this brief period where he rests and recuperates, which is quick because like he has the nine tails, obviously.
He can only really reverse summon to either the cave, which Orochimaru also could do, or Mount Miyaboku. So if he goes to Mount Miyaboku, what goes to show?
Go there. He can't go there because like those toads are gonna hate him. So he has to go to the snake place, and like Naruto's not gonna be like getting bossed around there.
Can get there. Orochimaru.
No, but Orochimaru's dead. He dies.
How is he dead?
Because like look at it like this. Remember when I told you that like this Taka and Naruto face off against Orochimaru in like a crazy battle where like Jugo dies like trying to kill him, and they eventually win.
So you plot armored out Orochimaru.
So he's dead. Yeah,
and Kabuto's dead
him out of
too.
the
So there's no Edo Tensei either.
There's
just no Edo Tensei at all. Okay.
There's none of that, exactly. And so what I'm saying is like right here Naruto rests and he pretty much just gets this opportunity to just meet
much longer
Itachi.
Yes.
Yeah. Right here, he pretty much like is like he's finally ready. And I could kind of see like a thing happening where Naruto would be wearing like this robe, right? Yeah. And like Sasuke at this point would have had like that letter from like Itachi, so like Naruto's gonna meet him there, which then leads us to like that fight where Naruto arrives and he like kind of like unmasks himself.
At least still alive.
He unmasks himself, like revealing that he's Naruto.
Yeah, instead of Itachi.
And not only that, but like
and then
when
he has
Itachi
a Sharingan. He sees the Sharingan in his eyes.
When he sees the Sharingan, Itachi would just get so serious and be like, "Where did you get those eyes?
Yeah, what have you done?"
And Naruto gives him like the freakiest, like crazy smile.
Bro, I got the coolest title for Naruto.
What do you think?
The Flaw of the Uchiha.
What?
Don't worry about it.
The Flog of the Uchiha?
No, the Flaw of the Uchiha.
The Flaw of the Uchiha?
Like as in the ghost of the Uchiha, as in their flaw, like their mistake.
Oh.
Like taking him in was the mistake. It ruined everything.
It literally does, because at this point it's just like, dude, no one's gonna stop Kaguya. Not that they can.
There's no Kaguya because Nagato's still alive with the Rinnegan.
That's true. So, but like right here, he doesn't even have his diva paths. Yeah, he's gonna have to forcefully like kill him straight up.
Yeah, he's gonna have to actually take out Nagato. And the reason Obito didn't do that was he was waiting for Nagato to die because he could not kill him. I think that was like the reason was he wasn't stronger than Nagato and Konan together, so he wasn't confident he could actually win.
Okay, I feel like that's like, I feel like it's just more of those things where it's like it's like he was useful. He was useful still. I don't think he was stronger, bro. I don't think that any of the paths could have actually hurt Obito. But maybe because of that like push and pull.
The question is why did he not take the Rinnegan as soon as possible then when he had first taken over the Akatsuki? So it's not really addressed because Naruto's dead in the actual like original story of Naruto by this point. But we're not going to talk about it. We're going to the Itachi fight. Itachi's going to go all out. Like he's going to use Susanoo, Amaterasu. He's not going to be playing with him like he was with Sasuke. He's actually going to try and kill him, especially now that he knows he killed Sasuke.
Bro, this dude's instantly gonna like go into Susanoo. Like he's gonna try to poke Naruto and just straight Totsuka blade him.
I could see him just like calling on Kisame as well, like not even caring about the honor of the fight. Like he'd be like telling Kisame to take care of the weaklings out there and come like join him in here. Like he'd be telling him to jump him essentially.
I feel like it'd be one of those things where they're like close enough for Itachi to like say something, but
Kisame would do it anyway.
I feel like Kisame like
I feel like he
like
needs to be here. I feel like he needs to be getting on it. Otherwise, I don't know how Itachi wins this.
Yeah, no, what I am gonna say though is I feel like eventually, like after a bit of time passes by and you would hear like this massive explosion, I feel like Suigetsu would like kind of smirk.
I like it.
He would smirk and then like we would basically have this moment where he reveals that like that was Naruto. Then Kisame like rushes over there, like trying to find out what's gonna go on, like seeing the battle. And then we have like this gigantic like KCM like avatar versus the Susanoo. So it's like these two like kaiju things.
Yeah.
What do you think? But there Kisame arrives.
Does Sharingan Naruto outspeed blitz them all though? Because I don't know. I feel like if he uses Snake Sage Mode against Itachi, I don't think he can win. Like Itachi's strong, but Snake Sage Mode, KCM, and Sharingan, 3 Tomoe, I don't think it's happening. Like I love Itachi. Like don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he's even gonna make it there before Itachi gets taken out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Because right there, they're like going all out. I feel like if anything, what would be like the main
he would
focus
arrive
is just like
to see like Itachi having been killed.
It would be kind of like this. It'd be like, are you happy, Itachi?
Was this?
And Itachi's just like looking at him, and then Naruto's like,
not.
"Are you happy?" And he like rushes in and just like starts fighting him, and like he's just like, "You did this," and he's just like, "You treated me like garbage." Yeah. And then he's like, it's kind of like a Tai Lung, like Master Shifu fight where he's like pressing him hard.
I like it.
And Itachi's like doing his best. He's blood, like he's trying to kill him.
Panda fight, but I think I like it.
Yeah, it's like literally perfect reference. Like actually,
it is.
And then we would get like we would get like this really cool scene where it's just like Naruto's going at it and like Itachi's just doing his best. Like he's trying to like kill him at any means necessary. But it's just like
not gonna work.
It's not working.
It doesn't. KCM, so he can cancel
exactly.
Oh, it's terrible.
The only thing that you could technically say is like Tsukiyomi,
Totsuka.
But we did see Sasuke break out of it
with the but Sasuke's also
he's an Uchiha. He's like he knows about that stuff, so it's like
he's good at genjutsu. Like
yeah, so it's like I mean like low key could Itachi like take him out with just the fact that he's like he is the he's the best
genjutsu user.
Yeah, he's the best genjutsu user because it kind of just leads to this like if Naruto wins this battle,
is a stalemate. Like if Itachi wins, I think he's gonna just hand over the. At this point, there's nothing left in Itachi's life worth living for. Like he lived for Sasuke, so he could live. So if he died, I think he would just give him to Obito and just be like, I want the dream world.
I don't think he would because he knows Obito's like crazy like dream goal. So if anything, bro, I think that Itachi would like if Itachi did win, like let's just say that
the village is gone. The village was destroyed.
The village is gone. I will say that, but I don't.
Like, there'd be nothing left. Like what is the?
There
point
would be
living?
nothing left.
Like what is?
But it's just like one of those things where it's like. We saw Itachi pretty much like take care of the war arc stuff. I feel like Itachi, if he did win, he would go on to like try to defeat Obito and stop that like crazy plan.
Yeah.
Or if Naruto won.
What if Itachi won in what if Naruto and Sasuke swapped? We get the stacked what ifs next week.
Yeah. No. Hey guys, next week we're gonna be dropping that one. It's gonna be a 10-minute what if. It's just gonna be me and Weeb arguing about what happens.
Dude, I kind of love it though. I like having these thoughtful discussions with you because
because it's
cool.
It's like
myself. These are kind of like my inner thought processes when I'm making a story. Like, does this happen? So I'm just asking you instead of me asking myself. You know?
Yeah, no, it's kind of interesting because like when we cook, we do this. But it's like it sounds better when we get rid of this in the video and just like do like what we talked about. Yeah,
if you just listen to what actually sticks, like we throw a lot of shit at the wall and the stuff that sticks tends to be pretty good.
So. It's like awesome, bro. Like if you guys haven't seen my what if Deku was isekai to Naruto, like go watch that. Me and Weeb went insane.
We spent so many nights in the DMs on that video.
So many VCs.
We did like
hours
on
hours of
what
VCs.
Weapons would be fitting for Deku. That's when we came to the Trident. Anyway, this is kind of like background. This is getting too podcasty.
Way too podcasty.
Naruto's gonna win. In my opinion, he has a lot of counters.
Like, it's been building up to this.
We've been building
so like Naruto has to win.
So we get, I guess, Naruto versus Obito.
But once we get to this, it's like, bro, like I understand, like Naruto's like OP, but he's evil. He's evil at this point. So like, does the Sage of Six Paths like it's like Obi's? Yeah.
Well, Sasuke's already dead. There's nothing. He can only give it if both are still alive.
That's true, dude. Naruto loses.
That's why he intervened.
This is like literally the dark ending. Like it's
I think them swapping ruins everything. Like people have talked about this before. If Naruto wasn't the one who Naruto's just stronger than Sasuke naturally. Like he just is. He's just like the greatest shinobi to ever live. So and if he's trained and stronger and he had a better childhood, like with backing up his skills, I don't see Sasuke at a disadvantage doing anything. And then if he's evil too, I don't think he's winning the fight against Obito. And if Obito takes Rinnegan with the Geto,
bro,
I don't
like,
see
it's
it.
just like it's just like the thing with Obito is like, if Obito didn't have that like busted ability where like you pretty much need like the perfect circumstances to defeat him,
yeah,
you can't
unless
beat
you know
him.
Kakashi and have him with you.
Exactly.
There's no counter.
It's just so annoying because Obito's so unbelievably busted, and like you need to
He
like
has
have
some of the strongest
encounter.
hacks. Yeah, if
like,
you've never seen
I
it
feel
before,
like Naruto could potentially beat Obito, but he'd have to like know everything about how the Kamui works.
Is he
like,
smart
only
enough to figure that out?
Never,
Like,
never.
I
Only
don't.
somebody like Madara could do that
Toby
because he
Ram-
knows him and trained him.
Honestly, and also I'd like to add, it's such a shame we don't have either Kabuto or Orochimaru here anymore, because we don't ever get Madara coming back. It's just Obito now. So Leaf Village is destroyed. Obito is now like basically it's just him versus the Taka and Naruto. I guess
It's like rest of Akatsuki versus them.
Yeah, it's
but once we get to that, it's just like once the Eye of the Moon plan is successful, he's gonna find out the fact that like the Eye of the Moon plan basically
turns a lie. And Kaguya comes back, and that's when let's like jump forward, because at this point we agree like Naruto's not winning this. Like he's strong, but he can't beat the Kamui like without the Sage of Six Paths or without Kakashi, who he killed.
Yeah,
I think what happens here is we get Ishiki versus Kaguya. And that
I don't think
like,
we have to jump that ahead of like talking about
like,
this stuff.
I know, but like that would be like our last scene, and that would be like telling like that is the end of like the world essentially. Like this is Tsuki only.
Wait, I don't know, because like Kako. Wait, no, she could possibly be Obito because she can like transfer from the. No.
She can jump dimensions. She could go to the Kamui dimension if she regained enough consciousness.
But she'd have to know. She'd have to like know that that's like the case.
She would be more powerful because she'd have the entire Nine Tails inside of her, unlike in the original where she had like a portion of it, and Naruto still had over half. So she's like in the original, she was like in a dreamlike state. Remember what Zetsu said, where once she regained her full chakra, she'd be like actually like more competent. She was fighting them like asleep, like half asleep. So Obito. Even if he does the Infant Tsukuyomi, he needs the Rinnegan, so he would have had to fight Nagato and taken him out. And the Rinnegan disables his Kamui. Like he literally can't use it if he has the Rinnegan. So
yo, that I'm not gonna lie, that makes so much sense. But what I will say is once it even gets to the Ishiki stuff, like that's it, dude. Like this world straight up gets like a
this world it's just Ian. I think it just gets chakra Ian.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. Like
so. Overall, like this whole scenario kind of leads up to the idea that Naruto was on the right side. Like we needed him to be a good boy. Like we needed him to be a good protagonist.
Yeah, but then at the same time, we also could have like never had like Naruto go crazy. Yeah. And like had Naruto not gone crazy and like Sasuke eventually ending up with Orochimaru. Cool.
Yeah.
The whole story would have like eventually like with different scenes would have led up to what we got in the original. So, but I'm low-key glad that we did it this way.
I think it would have folded back. Like we're trying to keep to the idea that they fully switch. So we have to do it that way.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the thing is though, once we did get to like the time skip, it became a little fanficky just because there was like a vision that I sort of had once we got here.
Yeah.
And like the other like path that I could have taken of like actual war arc, I just didn't want to do it. Like I really don't like the war arc. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I would much rather have it be this way where it's like evil Naruto like fully takes over.
Xehther would rather the world ends than have to narrate the war arc. All right.
Bro, but it's like, bro, it's good. But like this ending was dark or whatever. But bro, go watch What If Naruto Had Anti-Chakra. That is like a chef's kiss dark ending. Like it's like a perfected version.
And it's like a fully narrated one. It's pretty good. It's been on my channel for a while, so my voice is actually completely different. So if you like the deeper voice, unfortunately, you're going to be getting a little bit higher pitch. It's not too bad, though. I think it's still pretty listenable. What do you think? I think
it's pretty good. But what I will say, though, ladies and gentlemen, is that is where we're going to be wrapping up the video. But if you guys want to hear more of us, I did too. If you guys want to hear another one of these, we actually have a What If Naruto Had a Sister on the channel, which I'm not gonna lie, that story is even better than this one.
I agree. That one turned out really good.
That like everything from start to finish, it was a masterpiece. This one was like a masterpiece, like like
It
let's
had-
say
it-
like
we had some
80%,
yeah.
80% like golden, and then like towards the end it was
I
like
think it kind of got a little rough because we
like
were a little bit
87%.
Yeah, we didn't really
Yeah.
get this far. Like we talked a lot about first, like when we were planning this video, we were talking about it together in like our DMs. We talked about a lot of part 1 stuff, which is why it's so long. Shippuden, we kind of wanted to see where we would end up at. And so once we got here, like most of this is just coming off of like our guttural reactions, which is why I think we're having like these debates on like why I think Orochimaru would live, why Xehther is killing him, like Kabuto versus an Obito and stuff. So I think there is some like discretion to be had here. Like maybe this is not how you guys foresaw it, but I had a great time. As always, Xehther, thank you for so much for having me here on the channel. I appreciate you. Always a good time to speak with you.
And for those of you guys that love like Toji, like Deku stuff like that, go check out our other collab that's on that one Weeb's channel. It's What If Deku was Toji's reincarnation. We did that one,
fun.
and that one's a banger, bro. So
I did.
Go check that
was
one
pretty
out.
good. That was pretty
and
fun.
Weeb, just for the people to know,
Yeah, what's up?
what's the next video that we're gonna record together on your channel? Let them know.
So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking we're gonna do a Naruto What If, because last time we did an MHA one. I'm feeling a what if Naruto had what if Naruto was born like full Uzumaki? What do you think about that? Like he would be like have chakra chains or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still thinking
Would
about
that
it.
actually change much of the story? I feel like that it's up for debate. But what I will say though, ladies and gentlemen, is you guys can probably expect
What's
that
a good
within 2
idea?
weeks from this video dropping.
I'm not quite sure
within
yet.
the
I'm still
2 week time
workshopping
skip.
it. I'm thinking of some sort of Keke Genkai for him right now though. Like we're gonna do like some kind of what if Naruto had a Keke Genkai.
Bro, a Keke Genkai video would be tough.
I think that'd be kind of fun. So I think
That'd
that's
be
what I'm
insane.
going for. So I'm thinking right now we're either gonna go with him getting like being born like Nagato, so he would have all of Nagato's abilities, like Rinnegan, everything, or we're gonna go with like a what if he had like our own dojutsu that we create like on video together. Like we talk about like the lore of its abilities and stuff, and like we custom create one, which would be kind of fun.
Bro,
What do
that
you
would
think
be
about that?
so fun. What if Naruto had a dojutsu coming out on Weeb's channel sometimes within the next 2 weeks, depending on like how like we have time
how
and stuff like
schedules
that.
go. We'll see. I think it'd be kind of fun. If you guys are interested, make sure to like watch all of our stuff with me and Xehther. Like we did another one too, which is pretty cool. Like Karma Seal Naruto.
That one was
I had
sick.
a lot of fun with that because I don't really ever talk about Boruto stuff, and there's some really interesting concepts like the Karma Seal in there. So if you guys want more, again, thank you for having me on the channel, Xehther. I appreciate it. And ladies and gents, if you know what you want, make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what
Yes,
to
sir.
do.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you next time.
Oh, and check out our peak 1v1 created character battles. That's like peak stuff. This right here, this is garbage. But if you want to check out real peak of me and Weeb just going at it, go watch us do building a character. I made a video called making a One Piece character to clap that one Weeb. Go watch that. It's literally hilarious. But
It was pretty fun.
Peace.